Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Liberians, this is an official response to President Bouakai's arrogance, insensitivity, insults, and his unacceptable disregard for the Liberian people who converge under the rain in their tens of thousands to demand action for the collective good of the Liberian state. Despite relentless attacks on your civil liberties, threats of police brutality, intimidation by state security agencies, the paid propaganda of regime collaborators who did not stop attacking your integrity, you, the people, stood tall and made history. On July 17, 2025, you sent a loud and historic message to President Joseph Human Bouakai that enough is enough of hardship, enough is enough of rising prices, enough is enough of corruption, enough is enough of lawlessness, enough is enough of police brutality, enough is enough of witch hunt. You came out in your tens of thousands, not just to protest, but to display unprecedented discipline, organization, and non-violent resolve that silenced even the most brutal forces of oppression. You proved that when a people rise in peaceful defiance, no amount of police brutality or police threats of violence can suppress their collective will. But in an act of utter arrogance and disdain for the Liberian people, President Joseph Bouakai has chosen to ignore you, the people. He snubbed your petition. He disrespected your voices. Even after the 14-day deadline expired, Bouakai refused to show an ounce of humility or responsibility to those who entrusted him with power. As we promised, Bouakai's clueless arrogance, disrespect to his employers, and contempt of the people's valid and legitimate grievances will not go unanswered. There will be relentless consequences that will teach the old oligarch a vital lesson that he will never, ever forget. And so today, we the people declare that as long as Joseph Human Bouakai remains defiant against the will of the people, we are no longer obligated to respect his corrupt and despicable authority. The July 17 protest was just the beginning. A new phase of sustained non-violent revolution has begun, designed to shake the very foundations of Bouakai's oppressive and corrupt hegemony. Now that Bouakai has put the will of the people to the test, he has now ushered us into an era of endless resistance. We will escalate the pressure into nationwide civil disobedience of different kinds and will not hesitate to stage non-violent, disruptive actions aimed at paralyzing normal governance until the people's demands are met. Our non-violent arsenal will be fully announced on August the 4th. We are resolved, knowing that autocrats may not fear elections, but they do fear unified, not violent disruptions. When protest, strikes, civil disobedience, and acts of defiance merge into a coordinated force, corrupt regimes are cornered, forced to choose between a violent crackdown, which could trigger their collapse, or bow to the people's demand for change. On August 4, 2025, at the 10th and appreciation program that we have announced and planned, which will take place at STAN's headquarters in Congo Town at 11 o'clock a.m., key pronouncements will be made. We urge every July 17 participant, every victim of police brutality, every worker, every driver, and patriots to join us on this day in saying to our people, thank you for showing up big on July 17, while the struggle continues Because the stated reasons for this sustained revolution grows even bigger due to Boake's continuous abuse of power and disregard for the rule of law. For example, the United Party Secretary General Amos Tuer is now importing his own oil and gas, a blatant conflict of interest designed to build a corrupt political war chest for 2029 elections, while crushing local business owners or local businesses and private importers who must remain in business to survive. You can bet that proceeds from the 12 oil sales will go directly and unfairly to build the United Party's campaign mechanism, even while we are still years away from a campaign period. The Boake administration's scandalous LTMR deal has outsourced the vital Ministry of Transport functions to a Lebanese business firm, granting that firm 70% revenue generation capacity, rendering over 200 Liberian employees jobless and enslaving ordinary drivers under exploitative and extended financial fees. This deal allegedly will cost Liberia $185 million in revenue loss over 25 years, while the Lebanese firm will pocket $40 million or more within the same period. This is simply unacceptable and must be stopped. These corrupt deals are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a regime that is dismantling Liberia's economic independence and democratic integrity. Joseph Boakai, who once arrogantly dismissed the authority of God by vowing to dance with the devil, has, through that very confession, sold Liberia to the forces of darkness. Today, the devil's human agents roam freely through the corridors of power, masquerading as leaders while wrecking the lives of ordinary Liberian citizens. But let it be known, even the devil trembles before the power of God, and through the collective will of a united people, evil can and will be contained. The systematic breakdown of the rule of law under Boake's abusive regime is no accident. It is a calculated agenda to dismantle Liberia's democratic institutions, crush opposition, and consolidate power at all costs. If this tyranny is not confronted now, our nation faces a perilous descent into irrevocable and irreversible chaos that we must not allow. Police brutality and the suppression of rights are not random abuses. They are deliberate strategies of autocratic rulers. When dictators take power, like Boake has, their next obsession is to keep power at any cost. They would instill fear, they silence dissent, and suffocate civil liberties until the people become too afraid to rise. And when the people stop protesting or refuse to rise, nothing then stands in the way of their full-blown dictatorship. That is why we must never yield to fear, but must be protesting until economic and civil liberties are guaranteed rights for every and all Liberians. Sustainability is important because dictators fear one thing above all else: the organized power of the people. When ordinary citizens, factory workers, civil servants, market women, motorcyclists, and students rise up in mass nonviolent resistance, as it courageously did on July 17, no amount of police brutality or police repression can stop the winds of change. The tyrant is then forced to choose between reform or removal. Let the world understand, we are not seeking to overthrow a government. We are simply demanding change, and we will have change. A peaceful, democratic, people-driven change that will simply be undeniable because the people will choose to rise every other period, every other month, every other time on the change and respect for the rule of law are guarantee mechanisms of democratic governance. Liberians, do not be broken. Do not surrender to fear. Stand tall. Stand united. Though evil has metastasized under Bouakar's leadership, change is within reach, but only if we stand together and continue to resist bad governance, corruption, impunity, injustices, police brutality, and lawlessness through sustained, disciplined, non-violent civil action. Liberia's hour of reckoning is here. Fellow Liberians, this is no longer just a protest. This is a liberation struggle for economic independence, democratic accountability, and justice. July 17 was the spark. Now we let the fire. So join us, every Liberian, every protester, supporter, sympathizers. Join us on August 4th.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to the program Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, your suggestions, the recommendation, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagreed though, but we found a common ground and forged ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel. Where we are here. Today is Tuesday, the 5th day of August 2025. Let's take a gist of our theme song, Come Back of course. Bring our common Patrick morning, a common denominator, Mama Liberia, under the political microscope. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. One of Liberia's revolutionary and traditional best suited club, the Small Town Social Club. Thank you so kindly for your partnership. We've talked about it on Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all with clarity and extension, those of you across Masorado County within the 17th electoral district. Let me say good morning to you all. Maybe you are on your way to school, on your school campus. Maybe you are on your way to your job area, your business area. One way or the other, you are en route to that special occasion, and you are on the keke, you are on the pimping, you are on the motorbike, you are on the private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to all of you. Those of you across the country, those of you following us by way of radio, of the social media, or that a community radio there across the country. Let me say good morning to every one of you. And let me say thanks so kindly to you all for joining us, our friends in the diaspora. Let me say good morning to every one of you. And let me say thank God for you. It is a great honor. It is a great time to be here this morning on the program Talk About It on Kings 88.5. So we're grateful, and I'm excited today because a friend and a brother, a partner, is celebrating his birthday today. And they are very wonderful. They are very special to us. And so whenever they are celebrating their birthdays, we like to give them their flowers once we are in the know. Yesterday, we celebrated the birthday of beautiful Kadiatu Bebeke Kamara. She was so excited. She lost her phone, and then she lost my number. And so when I called yesterday to congratulate her on her birthday, she was very, very, very happy. And she wanted us to be there at the little celebration that was taking place at her dry zone residence, but due to what I call mobility glitches, we couldn't make our way there, but we extended all of the birthday greetings and all of the birthday's felicitation and well wishes, and we're grateful that God can add another year to her years. Today again is the birthday of my friend and brother, partner in progress, an investor, a philanthropist, a humanitarian, an educationalist, the man, Honorable Baron A. Walker, based in the diaspora. Baron A. Walker is more than a friend. He's a brother. He's a partner. He is a philanthropist. He is a humanitarian. And today is his birthday. He's celebrating his 53rd birth anniversary. And we like to say happy birthday to him as he celebrates his birthday today on this wonderful 5th day of August. And I'm also honored to have Anna Conan Jr., also celebrating along with him. Anna Conan Jr., you also celebrating along with him. Your birthday too is also today, and so we want to say happy birthday to all of you. But let me do this. It's customary. It's customary, and then we have to do it. So, celebrating Grand Star, Honorable Baron A. Walker.
is your birthday. It's a day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for the special day in your life. And celebrate with the song I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success. We wish you success. We wish you success, dear. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, dear? Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah. So we like to say happy birthday to you, our friend and brother, Honorable Baron A. Walker. You're based in the diaspora. Today is your birthday, and not forgetting little Anna Kona Jr., who celebrated his birthday also along with you. So happy birthday, congratulations. Have a wonderful time there. We wish you the best that life has to offer. And all of you celebrating your birthday in class, yeah, maybe you are in the class, you're celebrating your birthday today. Let me say happy birthday to all of you. Well, it's good to be here, and I'm very happy. I'm very honored again to be here, and I'm very thankful to God for grace. You know, God is giving me strength, and the good thing God is doing for me, He's keeping me safe. He's keeping me safe. The good thing He's doing for me, He's keeping me safe in the shadow of His wings. And then I want to appreciate Him that He will always keep me in the shadow of His wings. So all of you wonderful people, I'm very jollified and amplified in my spirit again to be here so that we talk about Liberia. And let me remind you that anything we do at King's FM, I want you to know that it is because of Liberia. It is because of our country. It is because of the people. This is the radio. Let me welcome our class gatekeeper, Alex Brown. He's in class right now. Being very strategic today, Alex. Alex Brown is always in class. I see my powerful nurse. She with all her equipment to make sure that people are handled. I've not seen the class prefect. Where is she? But I see Konji Kongola also from Fago. American. Mofre. Okay. So it's good. So what do we do at King's Heaven? It's for you. It's for you. It's because of you, Liberians. That is why we are here every day. Every morning we got to wake up early in the morning. To wake up, I have to fight my way through. Come. And I'm honored to do it. I mean, with the extension, with an open spirit. I do it with no regret because I owe it. It is a charge to keep that I have and a God to glorify. And so I see it not as a burden. I see it, not as a right, but I see it as a privilege to be able to come to my people and explain to them, cautiontize them, create the enabling environment, sensitize them, create awareness, demystify the fallacies and lies and insinuations from the ruling establishment, from people in government. Talk about good if they will do one, and keep you on track that all is not lost. And for us to continue on this path, we must maintain peace. And that is why when we come on the radio, we don't call for war. We call for peace, but a more robust and proactive approach. Radical, tactical, that will keep the government feet not just to the fire, but to make them to know that they are obligated to the people. There are many calls for the expansions or the decentralizations of our broadcast to the leeward parts of the country, because many of our people continue to live in isolation in terms of information dissemination. And the lies and the fallacies have been broadcast on their state broadcaster. They are unable to take their microphones to the very people in the leeward counties. They are unable to create a platform that the people will air their views. If I listen to them, they take the platform and they tell the people what they have not done. But I think our people, there are many Liberians across the country that are amplifying the message to our people through their speakers. They continue to increase the velocity of their monitors, whether it is adjacent or opposite and passerby and pedestrians, they try to make our people to follow on what is happening by way of Kings 88.5. And that is why we intend to engage community radios. We have started. We are grateful, but it requires resources. It requires resources. We can get them on their radio. Data is involved. Gasoline is involved. Fuel is involved. And you know what I'm talking about. So it is a pleasure and an honor for these people to say we want to partner with Kings FM. So we must do everything in our reach. Wisdom is a defense, as scripture said, but scriptures continue saying, morning answereth all. It didn't say some. No, it didn't say some. I don't remember that part of the scripture that said some, morning answereth some things. It said all things. But wisdom is a defense, and it said morning answereth all. So you see, without morning, look, you can pray all of the prayer, which is very important. But to transform your prayer into practical expression, it requires money. And that is why we need all of the monies you got in your bag, in your purse, to speed up this initiative. To speed it up. When I come to you, I tell you the truth. I don't come play for. I'm not that kind of cool man you play around. No, you know me for that. I love my dialect and I love to boast about it because we are eloquent. Those of us, the original Grand Crew people, those of us from Grand Crew, we are eloquent. I heard one lady talking, but is it on the radio? Let's talk about. I stop you from talking about your tribe. Did I stop you? You have the right. But I'm telling you, my tribe is the best. That's why when crewmen speaking, everybody want to be at. You can hear perfect taciturnity. I will suffer your man, darling. Oh God, oh man, I can be here, John. It's wow, and see the dollar so sweet. They think Angela American. I see any dollar letter. Crew, crowing. On Monday, man. Yeah. Oh, but we are here. I come in. Which go, Edwin. So the numbers for the King support basket is always there. Let me try to. Where is it? It's always there. And I'm coming to what we'll talk, but it's always good to let you know. I'm just the kind of person I like to open the Pandora boxes. Okay, let's take out this one. What is not needed here shouldn't be here. multiplicity of a lot of things on here. Amen. Who took up my cash giveaway? Don't cash you. Who took up my amen. Why are you moon here for now? Okay, it's already here. It's already pinned here. You can see the King support basket number. The Sandwave number is there, and all of that which is there. All right. So you're ready to make a contribution? You just tell me. We'll call it to you. Right on the screen. Those of you that are watching. So it's good to be here. There was something I'm trying to get from the phone here. Where is it? Yeah, you're welcome, Mama. You're welcome. You're welcome. No measure. Jen, how you doing? Political Jen, she entered a class again. So, there Liberia we're talking about. That everybody country. And I know you love your country like I love my country. That is why I'm always proud to be called a Liberian. I love my nationality. I've never said to people, why God made my mom born me in Liberia? God forbid. Who am I to question God's decision? I'm honored to be a Liberian. I'm proud. I can represent the country anywhere. In terms of anything, I can represent Liberia anywhere. And you know, all the things we're talking here every day, we come on the radio, we sit behind the microphone, we talk, you all follow online, your text, your send message, your call, your mail, your comment. It's for Liberia to get better. That's all. Nothing. Nobody asking for anybody to go in the bush and take guns. No. Nobody saying people should stand somewhere and say, racket, grenade. No, nobody praying for that. What we all pray for is a better Liberia. It's better Liberia. That's what we pray for. That's what we are in for. That's what we're looking forward for. A better Liberia. That's what we are praying for. Nobody praying for war. We know they were there today. They were praying for war yesterday. But we are not praying for war. The reason why the people went to the ballot box, they said, despite George Weah government, we've been seeing development. Things that were not around 12 years, 15 years, 25 years, we saw them coming into place during the administration of George Weah. We saw the building of roads. We saw our children that have been denied the opportunity to go to LU, and they make LU to look that it was only for the elite children and the so-called progressive children. George Weah then make it and change that whole thing around and say, look, it is for you. People that went to the ballot box, they were aware that George Weah government built roads, that George Weah government built schools, that George Weah government brought into place recreation centers, that George Weah government built hospitals, that George Weah government create opportunities for Liberians. They were in the know that there were too many things that George Weah did. They didn't go to the ballot box and voted against George Weah because George Weah didn't do anything. They voted against George Weah because they didn't know what they really want. You know, what do I? They voted against George Weah not because George Weah didn't do anything. They voted because of the lies that they got, and they bought the lies and live with the lies. No, it's not that the people don't know that George Weah they didn't do anything. They know. But because they allowed the United Party propaganda, their lies, and the way they vulgarize them, they charm the news on them, they menacing the news on them, they play on them and allow them to go for the wrong choice. You voted President Bwaka. George Weah don't wait for anybody. George Weah say, Bwaka take the country. Send a post saying, I want to take the country. You take the country. You take the country. George Weah is the only African president around the world that everybody will say, for a young man like George Weah, the way power sweet like that, the way government sweet, for a young man like George Weah to take government, presidency and turn it over to Pape. When he had the authority as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia, he will take the government and the presidency and give it that secret office, take it and give it to a Pape, give it to another person, say, take it. Even though the body responsible to announce the official result of it, but you take the government. People were shocked. Why would George Weah take such a decision? In fact, friends around George Weah said, but they cannot correct. People question George Weah's ability to be a good leader because he decided to give the government to the people, the person the people say they want. And everybody celebrated George Weah, including Joseph Boakai himself, because he never in his life thought that he would be president. They all celebrated George Weah. They were surprised. I know nothing they could do at that time. Nothing. They couldn't put anybody on the street to cause trouble. No. But while George Weah decided to give the presidency to Joseph Boakai, only God. I don't know why. Only God. Even my late mother said, I don't even know in her grave why George Weah took that decision. Tiaka we see it. So far we see it. She didn't even know why George Weah decided to give the presidency to Boakai. Only God. Only Angel Michael Gabriel can tell us. George Weah gave the presidency to Joseph Boakai. There is nothing in the Constitution that says, since George Weah gave the country over to Joseph Boakai, George Weah not supposed to live in Liberia. George Weah not supposed to put more in politics. George Weah not supposed to go anywhere. George Weah not supposed to pass so. Nothing in the Constitution that says so. Such thing. George Weah is a citizen of this country. It is the right of George Weah. Now that the people put Joseph Boakai there, all they expect, Joseph Boakai will now take the responsibility and do the needful. Forget about George Weah. Focus on the bread and butter issue of the Liberian people. Do what it is right. What is right for the people. You know, bring development. They think George Weah they didn't do, Boakai you do double. Where George Weah start, you either pick up from there or you start afresh. So the Liberian people was expecting things bigger than George Weah. Because they saw the tangibilities of George Weah. Now, Joseph Boakai coming in, a 42-year-old man, who they say he had contact with everybody. Joseph Boakai was connected with Elon Musk. Joseph Boakai was connected with the leader, the supreme leader of Iran. Joseph Boakai was connected with the guy from the Hamas people. Everybody, Joseph Boakai had connection with everybody across the world, even bad people. Even the devil, Joseph Boakai had connection with them. So the expectation was high that Joseph Boakai would do double more than George Weah. So the very people that voted against George Weah, that was benefiting from George Weah and voted against him, with an expectation that Boakai would do more, they were expecting double of what George Weah had done. That the old man coming, he would do it. And they had to the back of their mind, I supported Boakai. I was working on a George Weah, and so I would stay maintaining my ground. In fact, I would get double. I would be favored by Boakai because I was supplying them with information. I was there doing all I could to make it look better. So the expectation of the people were, George Weah is not president. George Weah is the former president. I just want to tell President Boakai and all the UPs, George Weah is the former president. All eyes is on Joseph Boakai, not on George Weah. Any serious government that has responsibility will not be focusing on their predecessors. Will not be focusing ever on all their movement, on every movement of the person. There are things that this government should do for the people because the government promised them that they will do double. That they will do double. So all eyes should be on the things that you want to do for the Liberian people. Forget about George Weah. But you see, I am still wondering why this government of the Unity Party that got the experience, educated people, connections, you know, they are informed. Why are they not on the issue that is important for Liberia growth? But instead, they are running beyond George Weah and CDC. George Weah and CDC. George Weah and CDC. They are running, they're leaving their offices and running beyond CDC people. They are leaving their offices and running to the court to hear the story about CDC headquarters. They are leaving their offices and want to be on the Facebook and following George Weah movement, where there are responsibilities for them to do for the Liberian people. But instead of them doing their job, instead of them focus on the bread and butter issue, they are focused on a man who is not the president of the Republic of Liberia, a political party that is not the ruling establishment, a political party that is in the opposition. So I'm still kind of wondering why President Bwaka and his people are not doing the needful, but they are focusing on George Weah and the CDC. Instead of them selling their government, they are promoting the CDC. They are promoting the opposition. They are giving them more followers. They are causing more people to celebrate them and consider them as the best instead of they who in power. What are they running behind the CDC? Because the government is connected. Joseph Baga got friends. Joseph Baga friended with the Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince. Joseph Baga friended with the Crown Prince of Dubai. Joseph Baga friended with the leader of Iran. Joseph Baga friended with Elon Musk. Joseph Baga friended with Donald Trump. He friended with Obama. He friended with everybody, including billionaires. Why are they not focused on attracting more investment, bringing more goodies, doing things double of that of George Weah? Then they are leaving their offices. They press conferences. They carry the name of George Weah in their press conferences. What is no more set? It's no more coming to press conference where we want to inform you that the government is doing blah, blah, blah. But every time they went for a press conference, they have to discuss the issue of CDC people. It's a CDC that is in power, or it's a unity party. It's a George Weah the president, or that Joseph Bwaka. So the focus of this government should be on the bread and butter issue. George Weah, they didn't do it one good. We come and do it double. George Weah, they didn't bring it one. We come and bring it double. I think that should be the focus of the unity party. George Weah, they didn't prioritize motorcyclists. We come to prioritize them. George Weah, they didn't do the one for driver. We come and do the one for drivers. They have left all of these responsibilities. They are running behind. When George Weah passes, they send somebody behind George Weah. When one of CDC B member and it's United Party Pro Party, they're leaving their responsibilities. They're leaving their job. And I think this is not fair for the Liberian people. Because President Bwaka said he's here to rescue the Liberian people. So why is he running behind George Weah? When Daniel Sano go in the press conference, he talk about George Weah. Jerry Limek Pia go there, he has nothing. An educated man, he got nothing to tell the Liberian people. He go and discuss George Weah. So in the whole country, since the election, the most popular name, the name that ring bell every minute, every second, every hour, every day, every month, every week, every year, it is the name of George Weah and the CDC. The name that ring bell in this country. After the election, George Weah, CDC. George Weah. So George Weah and CDC name is in action, it's in motion, it's active, it's robust, it's continuing to make headwaves. Then the people who are in power, nobody hearing about them. Until Echo was and everybody wondering, but I thought Joseph Bwaka said he came to help the people. When you pass out at George Weah, you go in the toilet hall at George Weah, you go Teba, you hear George Weah, you go buy your lake at that George Weah name. You get on the bus, they're discussing George Weah. You on the keke, that's George Weah. You on the other one, that's CDC. You cancel, that's CDC. So what are they discussing CDC? Is CDC in power? The United Party continue to make CDC so popular. CDC were already popular. They continue to make CDC to be like, everybody say, oh God, we wrong CDC. We wrong George Weah. We wrong George Weah. Because of CDC, they have rejected the motorcyclists. They decided to ill-treat motorcyclists. They decided to ill-treat drivers. They decided to ill-treat nurses. They decided to ill-treat the teachers. They decided to ill-treat civil servants. And so they are no more now talking about the bread and butter issue of the Liberian people. They are discussing George Weah and CDC. When these people are not in power. Now, what comes to mind is there is nothing that they can do for the people anymore. We're not hearing how robust and active is the investment commission. How many people coming to our country to invest? No lavish programs at the investment commission to say, oh, these investors are coming to Liberia. Nobody coming. We're not hearing our foreign minister traveling on a daily basis. Why is she not going? We're not hearing the agriculture minister traveling, the education minister traveling. Why are they not traveling outside the country when they are connected, when they are so educated, when they are grounded as a government that knows everybody across the world? Why are they not traveling? President Baka only traveled to a country where the people are looking for investment from Liberia to go there. They are not going anywhere. Our foreign minister, she's not traveling. Because everywhere she went, the people reminded her that you are running a country not on the basis of democracy. You are running it on the basis of hate, witch hunt, and bad governance. Everywhere this finance minister will want to go, she will meet people who will remind her about George Weah. And who will ask, what is the relationship between your president and George Weah, the former president? By this time, we should know what happened to the road from Gabriel Tucker Bridge, that you started to look in that cinema today. You can continue. And when you break down people's houses, you break down people's business center. Jerry Lemek Pia, do you care to explain to the Liberian people? Then you go to a press conference every day, that George Weah story, that George Weah story, that George Weah story, that Claire Marie Weah story, that Joel Howard Taylor story. You go to a press conference when the Liberian people expect something, you are there discussing George Weah. How far are we with the overhead bridges? When we hearing that the Chinese people say, if you don't get them, we'll give you mountain, they will take that project. We hearing America say they will bust somebody here with iron rack, and nobody fasting will give you. So what is the update concerning the overhead bridges? What is the update about the RIA road that George Weah then started? What is the update? What is the update of these projects that George Weah government initiated that you try to buy and steal by yourself? What are the updates? What are the updates? Why you got nothing to do? George Weah, CDC, George Weah. You run it. Let me tell you. That CDC party headquarters, that CDC BA, that people learn, that people play the lease, the renting it. Some of you United Party say you were there says here you couldn't buy it because stupidity. That's why you continue to you don't know why it's happening there. So that you fighting, you posting all day as a United Party. CDC they will put it. Even if they post, if CDC left that place, what happened to CDC? Were they died? You no more focus about the bread and butter issue. US rate 200 plus. Commodity prices have gone up. Prices have skyrocketed. People thinking how they will pay their children's school fees. Diaspora are worrying. They are the one going working 18 hours, 16 hours, 2-3 jobs just to make sure they are able to pay school fees of children back home. They are able to help family members. You are no more attracting anybody to the country. You go for a press conference, George Weah. You go for a news conference, George Weah. You say that in your office, George Weah. You cancel CDC. So the whole thing is about CDC and George Weah when they are not in power. United Party is no more discussing bread and butter issue. They discuss George Weah. Now look at the nonsense they did recently. They just did yesterday. They know that George Weah is not in the country. George Weah is touring the continent. He's meeting our friends. He's honoring some international obligations. They know that George Weah will make a stop to Cote d'Ivoire. Why on his way coming back? They brought out a diabolical press release. When George Weah was president, George Weah put more in people government than it did that. Because they know George Weah has a relationship with Ouattara, the president of Cote d'Ivoire, who is his papier, and that George Weah can speak good French and Joseph Baka can't even speak French. They know that George Weah, because he will be flying to Cote d'Ivoire before coming back to Liberia, they went to a press release, how George Weah say he condemned Ouattara decision to go for 10-10. And it's wrong. He had problem with ECOWAS. He's calling on ECOWAS to take a decision and stop it. George Weah go play more in African politics and tell Ouattara not to run that. It said George Weah more thought for John Weah to go put him up in the people politics. Because they know that George Weah will be flying to Cote d'Ivoire, they want to make the George Weah occur before the Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivorian government, specifically the president. They say, my own son that he telling that kind of thing. George Weah has an official page. The United Party people, that's what they did. Thinking that the Ivorian president will get problem with George Weah and tell George Weah, I don't come to my country. They know more. They are not talking anything about Liberia. Every move of George Weah, that's what they're following. Everywhere George Weah go, they are there. George Weah not president. So why are they behind George Weah? So why are they behind George Weah, Liberians? Because George Weah is not the president of Liberia. Joseph Boakai is the president. Joseph Boakai is the president. Because there is nothing to do anymore. Nobody is coming to their aid. Nobody is willing to help them. Nobody wants to help them because of bad governance, the way they are managing the affairs of the country. So they are passing around and saying, George Weah say, the man are supposed to run for 3 times. What did George Weah got to do in the poor politics? That George Weah coming put more behind and say, Cote d'Ivoire president not supposed to run for 3rd time. He's supposed to run for 4th time. He's supposed to run for 100th time. It said George Weah business. George Weah have issues to discuss. Because they know that George Weah will be flying to Ivory Coast. And so they want to preach that propaganda. That's the whole work of Unity Party. Since they know nowhere to get money from, and because if somebody tell me that George Weah is not popular in Liberia, then why UP running behind George Weah? If CDC is not the leading political party, why are they still running behind CDC? Why are they still fight telling people, move down, move down? If there is somebody behind you say, move that man for your horse, move that man, and you think the man can go rent out of place, but you think the man still in that community, it means that he can live anywhere in other parts of the community. You are running behind him. It means that the person is important than you. That is why you are running behind them. What is stuff here? They are not, they don't want you to fall. They're not even on the issues and they are behind. What is it? Something here I wanted here. There is something I wanted here. So I still asking myself, why United Party are not telling us about development in this country? Why are they behind George Weah? George Weah not president again? No, George Weah, a former president. We should not be discussing George Weah here. We should be discussing the United Party. We should be discussing all of the things just say you will do. Joseph Boakai said he will get people free. I'm coming. I want to get something here quick. You know, too many things on this form. Class, I'm coming. I want to get this thing. Where is it? Where is it? I'm still confused. I'm still confused. Because people who should be focusing on the country, they are focusing on George Weah. I mean, when George Weah goes so, they go on Facebook, they post George Weah cancel, they post that George Weah again. So the whole country, I thought you said George Weah is not popular. George Weah is not the choice of the people. You say Joseph Boakai is the best person. Joseph Boakai is the president that is able to change the paradigm of our country. Oh my God. So why you behind George Weah issue? We can't sleep. When we cancel, George Weah. Who goes so? George Weah. What is this? What is this? Something. I come in class. I want to get this thing up for you. I want to get this up for you. It's important. I want you to see something here. All right. I want you to see something. I'm still confused. What I'm hearing, UP people, oh, George Weah goes so they come in for CDC also. They come in 10 and so. But are you worried? CDC worrying about it? What are you worrying? You're not discussing anything about Liberia. You're not telling the people. You're not telling them what you intend to do for them. All you beyond, when John Weah Paso, you go there. CDC people go so, you go there. Eugene Namwe Paso, you talk. Kalasco Council, you talk. Finabono go so, you talk. So what? These people are not important. Why are you behind them? If CDC is not rooted in the hearts of the people, why are you still behind them? Joseph Barker is the choice of the Liberian people. Discuss Joseph Barker. Tell the Liberian people, what are you doing about Liberia? Since Joseph Barker come to power, show us his own project. Besides project that was initiated by the leadership, by the leadership of the CDC. Show us Joseph Barker's own initiative. Forget about George Weah. George Weah is a former president. We're not discussing George Weah yet. We're discussing the United Party. Let Joseph Barker focus on the project that he's supposed to do and leave this George Weah man. You cancel George Weah. Even you own back that George Weah business. You own motor, you own keke, you yelling, discussing. And everywhere you go in this country, any discussion, George Weah can win it. Any discussion they bring, the people, the majority can support George Weah. And they can say, George Weah is even better than Joseph Barker. George Weah is better than Joseph Barker. Because George Weah, there were things that we could see for George Weah. George Weah will travel, he will bring 5 million. He will bring 3 million. He will bring 1.5 million. He will bring 6 million. He will bring this. He will bring that. George Weah travel, he brought something for us. You were there? They said George Weah travel, George Weah brought something for us. Joseph Barker travel. Why Joseph Barker? The thing Joseph Barker brought for our country, he brought playing with boss style. That's what Joseph Barker brought, playing with boss style. When Joseph Barker travel, you will bring paper in cartoon, you will bring paper in boxes. Those were things that we say we benefiting from Joseph Barker. So they got nothing to discuss. Here is a man who went somewhere, the president, telling our people. But today, see what is happening. Go and see our referral hospital, JFK. Go and see JFK. Where's JFK? Go and see JFK. Yeah, JFK. Yeah. Go see our referral hospital where people used to come from Ghana. People come from Sierra Leone. People will come from Guinea. People will come from Cote d'Ivoire to come for treatment. Even the University of Liberia. Students was coming from around Africa to come and attend the University of Liberia. Our JFK. Joseph Barker went to that this way he went. Yeah, this way 15. Where is it? He went to my district. You can't fool me. I'll come in class. Hey, I'll come in. You read here? Okay, it's ready. He went to my district. Oh man, I don't know where they can take that thing from. Here is the president. But today, see what is happening at JFK. Here is our president. Jojo, where are you? Oh.
And you can't just be sitting there and say anything that people do is all right. It's not all right. It's going to change. It's going to be for your children's future. It's going to be for good schools, good medical services. Every community will make sure they will have good medical services for our people. And you will begin to see it. You will begin to see it. And people who work in those places, they must make sure that they will work in the interest of people and they will be paid. We have said that we will come up with medical insurance where everybody go to the hospital, they will be treated. That's what we want. That's what makes you proud as a leader.
You hear the president?
That you got health.
Wait. Joseph Barker, give me chance. Give me
Here, what we do is for you. And you can't just be.
I want this thing to stop. I want it to stop. Oh, the internet want to try something again. All right. The internet want to. The internet, I think it will be restored, and those online will continue. But I just want you to know, instead of the president and his people focusing on George Weah, they should focus on the bread and butter issue. Because when I see the government running with issue of George Weah, then I'm still wondering, but George Weah is not the president. So why are these people discussing George Weah? Why did these people not focus on the bread and butter issue? The thing that Liberians should benefit. But they are discussing George Weah day by day, every minute, every hour, every second. They are discussing George Weah. They are running with the issue of George Weah. Oh, I'll need to get this internet. It will restore. So because George Weah will pass to Africa, they go put propaganda online. Oh, George Weah said the man won't run for 13. He's supposed to run. Echo was supposed to understand. Echo was supposed to guide him, and this, that, and blah, blah, and what have you, and so that the people will say, oh, yeah, we got issue with George Weah. We got issue with George Weah. All right? Thank you. Let me see. I think we can have something here. The internet might be sorry, but it's fluctuating. It's fluctuating, but we try to see, so our people there online can follow. Yeah, let me see something here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. You got to bear off a little bit. We'll try to make some adjustment and see what can happen. So I'm a bit confused, and I'm still thinking about it. What are they thinking about George Weah? Why are they discussing George Weah? George Weah is not there. CDC issue should not be the worry. The focus of this government should be Liberian people needs. It should be met. Our people are suffering. I heard my picking tell you, if friend say my picking, you got to be careful because your girl left born. This one they say you born twin, you pay according to the way you born and how you pay. Until Senator Yombly can't get my over the protein, and she's concerned. All of them concerned. What is going on? What this internet is embarrassing my people. Why is it embarrassing my people? I'm coming, class. Coming. We got to see what we can do. Hold on, class. Hold on. A minute veil. Hold on. I don't know, but the internet is bad. It's bad on my side. But let's continue. So instead of them talking about George Weah, they should talk about, the thing that Joseph Baka now do, or the thing where you play with the internet or do anything we don't do it, we're still going to be talking. They should be discussing Joseph Baka. They should be telling us how Joseph Baka got $10 million to be building $10 million homes in Lofa. The one he's building in Broadway, the duplexes, they are building all across the country. They should be able to tell us. They should be able to explain to the Liberian people and forget about the CDC and forget about George Weah. Oh, they come and put CDC also. They come and do they want the CDC. So there is nothing to do now. When the guys go to office, no work. The guy go to job, nothing to do. You go at the ministry that George Weah is discussing. You go to the corporation that George Weah is talking about. They are no more discussing the bread and butter issue. They are no more discussing what can we do for our people. What can we do so that our people can benefit? What can we do to change the life of the people? What can we do? But they go at the Ministry of Information, they go gather themselves, they are discussing George Weah movement, CDC. No, they're not in power anymore. They're not in power. The government in power, it is the Unity Party of Joe Baka. So let's discuss Unity Party. Let's discuss what you are doing. What have you done in 2 years? What are your achievements? Those are the things we should discuss. Then for you to be running behind George Weah issue. Those are the issues we should discuss. Then for you to be running behind George Weah issue. what they could do. What they could do. All right, thank God we restored the internet. So I think we back with our people. Nobody was running after them. You could go say your small can we your lay naple, your lay bafla, your baple, and everybody could. It was not bread and butter the George Weah time, but people could afford. Those children that were riding their keke, they could fly all around the city. Nobody will restrain and say keke can pass. Keke can pass. George Weah is the only man when he was president. He didn't tell his neighbor to break their houses and move around. He lived with everybody. There are issues to discuss. Yeah, our people dying. Go and see how our big belly have been treated. Go see the fees been escalated. Today, our nurses and doctors have been looked at as bukume. Joseph Barker made the nurses and doctors that people don't let to see the animal in their life. Today, President Barker made nurses and doctors are not respected. Nurses and doctors are considered wicked people because the manner informed in which he's treating the health sector. Medicine will come for Liberia. Joseph Barker will take it and give it to a foundation. Medicine will come for JFK. He will take it and give it to a foundation. And things are bad in the country. But when you wake up in the morning, that's George Weah Nemo. You go to Ministry of Information, George Weah and CDC. You go to Ministry of Transport, George Weah and CDC. You go to Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, George Weah and CDC. The whole country that George Weah discussion, George Weah. George Weah is not the president anymore. Joseph Barker is the president. Now, you know why they are running with George Weah issue? Because they don't want you to talk about Joseph Barker $10 million house. They don't want you to talk about the mansions that Colina's Cry is paying, the duplexes they are paying around this country. They don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to talk about how people dying on a daily basis. They find Day Valley or in different intersections. They don't want you to talk about it. If President Barker is doing well, Jerry Limek Pia, Daniel Sando, all of you, Kula Fofana, Sylvester Graceway, I think you're supposed to be showing to the Liberian people the achievement of Joseph Barker in 2 years. Today, you're forcing people to go on street to go say no to drugs because your name has spread all over the world that Liberia is a dangerous ground for drugs. Your name honor Joseph Barker. You came and said you were going to emancipate the people. You said, George Weah brought Kush, honor Joseph Barker. We see drugs coming from all over the place. Drugs coming from underground, drugs coming from in the water, drugs coming from in the ocean, even in space. Drugs are wasting in Liberia. Honor Joseph Barker. You don't want the people to talk about it. So you bring in George Weah issue. Because when you bring George Weah issue, sedition will run there to talk for George Weah. When you bring George Weah issue, they will run there. You bring a party issue, they will run there. Because you want to distract them from the real issue. The real issue here is why Joseph Barker is not attracting investors. Why Joseph Barker building plenty of homes. Why Joseph Barker officials stealing. Why Joseph Barker government, they just all around the place building mansions. They don't care. They're enjoying themselves. The same thing they accuse George Weah government of, they are doing even double of it. You want people to talk about it. You want people to say that, let them talk about, when we talk about George Weah, the sedition will get there. The countries that George Weah going to, Joseph Barker should be going there. Countries that George Weah flying to, honoring international invitations, invites. Well, Joseph Barker can go there. Joseph Barker has the contacts. Joseph Barker has no friends. Joseph Barker got people. Joseph Barker know everybody in the whole world, including Hamas. Joseph Barker know everybody. Why President Barker can go there? But when George Weah take one full step, like a name. Because you know George Weah coming to Africa, that why you're lying, say George Weah told Ouattara not to run. He questioned that George Weah business to go tell a seated president, say it's not your right. George Weah is not he's not an Ivorian, he is a Liberian. George Weah politics will not go into the Ivorian politics. George Weah had no right to tell the Ivorian president, say don't run or run. It's not his business. It is the affairs of the Ivorian people and the Ivorian government. So George Weah is not going to poke into that because you know he will be flying to Cote d'Ivoire and meeting the president there and discussing regional issue. You want to put propaganda inside. You know the relationship between George Weah and Ouattara? You know the relationship? Joseph Barker can speak French. That ain't way back French when he can speak. He can really speak French. Huh? So why all the envy and jealousy? Go tell the people on Bushwa Island, say, the road project that from Gabriel Tucker Bridge will stop it because we get money. They want job we hadn't pay for a finish. Or we get money to continue. Tell the Liberian people. You make everybody surprised. How the government pay road, the road start to looking at cinema. They even crop the looking at me cinema. Tell the people what happened to the overbridge, the overhead bridge project. What Dara Dylan couldn't see all around the country. What happened to it? Why are we not hearing anything? These are the things you should tell the Liberian people. These are the things that people want to hear. What happened to JFK? That today you forcing Be Better to pay all that money, $200 US. When John Wiata, it was only $150 and it was inclusive of everything. You are demanding $200 under a difficult economy that you know about, that you created. Today, you make the management of JFK to low ugly because the decision of that woman is instruction on Joseph by Joseph Baka. He a health minister. They're the one told the people to do it. So let's focus on your issue now. Leave Joe Weah out of the thing here. You leave Joe Weah. Joe Weah is not popular. Joe Weah is irrelevant. Joe Weah not educated. Joe Weah not do nothing. Joe Weah not know nobody. That Joseph Baka know everybody. So let's discuss Joseph Baka. Joseph Baka know the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Why they can't help him? Joseph Baka know the crown prince of United Arab Emirates. Why they can't help Joseph Baka? Joseph Baka know the supreme leader of Iran. Why Iran can't help Joseph Baka? Joseph Baka know the leader of Russia. Why Putin can't help Baka? You think our people stupid? You want to run with George Weah and CDC issue when they know that there are serious issues to discuss? No, George Weah is not the leader, so citizens are not going to focus on George Weah. CDC is not a governing party, so they will not. The governing party and president is Unity Party and Joe Baka. So they are the focus of our discussion. Forget about George Weah. George Weah plays part. Today, you make motorcyclists, you make taxi drivers, you make truck drivers, you make Yana boys, you make Shushan boys, you make everybody now they turn their eye to George Weah and say, but George Weah already in the papi. You promoting George Weah to the level. George Weah is already promoted. You giving him double promotion. Double promotion. Because you got nothing to tell us. You got nothing to tell us. You got nothing to tell us. Let's discuss your issue. Let's discuss the plan of action of the United Party. Let's see your achievement in 2 years. Let's see the transformation in the life of the people. Let's see what has happened to LU campus. What has happened in every sector in our country. Today, servicemen that were streamed by taxpayer money, they have been dashed out. They've been isolated. They've been disgraced. They've been shamed. They've been dashed. They are hopeless. Today, you make people who were responsible, who that were honored, and they were serving other people. They were sharing with other people. Today, you made them to turn beggars. Because you came to enrich yourselves, not to seek the welfare of these people. That's what we should discuss. Let's discuss your scheme, the program for Unity Partisans. Let's discuss the scholarship program for Unity Partisans. Let's discuss the things you are doing to help members of the Unity Party. That's what we should discuss. Let's leave John Weah. Let the CDC. Let's focus. Let's talk about Joseph Baka plan for this country. Joseph Baka said, everybody, you are going to make sure that in all the districts, you will get free insurance. Your children will go to the best hospital. While he's president, today he is the president. Joseph Baka lied to you and told you that he will make sure that all the doctors and nurses will be well paid. They will do their job. Today, Joseph Baka make the nurses and doctors to look like Bukume. Joseph Baka made nurses and doctors to look the enemies to the people. You go at JFK, you go there, the nurses and doctors are enemies to the patients because the way Joseph Baka presented the matter. You think that woman, you think the head of JFK will just take a unilateral decision? No, she can't. To say, let decide, let Be Better pay 200. Look, you get Joseph Baka a chance. Joseph Baka will add 1% on every boxer that will be sold. You get Joseph Baka a chance. He will add 1% on every small thing that will be sold in Watersa. So sometimes I don't want to blame the poor JFK. Because that woman at there, she's doing it. The head of JFK is not doing it on their own. They are doing it as per the instruction of Joseph Baka. We need money. So you got to post small fee on that thing. Because JFK bringing some money. You got to post something there. They go to the National Identification Registry. They say you got to make a $5. Then you add small thing on it. We need money. They go to transport. We got to take the one from there. They give it to the Lebanese people so we can get money. We need money. They move from there. They go to the GSM company. They say the people here, too many people doing transactions through mobile money and orange money. Let the 2%. They go there. So they are going everywhere and putting 1%, 3% because they want to raise money. Nobody wants to help them anymore. Why are we not discussing it? Can Jerry Limerick Pierre explain to the Liberian people the rationale behind Joseph Baka's decision to act 2%, to take 2% on people's money? When families send money for putting, take 2%. $200 in addition to 2%. So those are the things we should be talking, Joseph Baka. Don't lead Joe we are. You don't lead that man. That men are popular. Nobody knows Joe we are in the world. Nobody knowing anywhere that Joseph Baka people know. Let's discuss you. Let's discuss President Baka. Let's discuss you are here. Look how the country been governed. Look at how Moravia dirty. Under a certain mayor, go see Moravia. Moravia so dirty under Siafa. Madam Ellen Johnson said he was too worried in the city. She went back and said Moravia stinks. She said Moravia stinks. Moravia is very dirty. Moravia very dirty under Siafa and Joseph Baka. You won't see that. Look, Sunday. I will talk to my program director. You will put something in place for Sunday. So we bring Moravia under the spotlight on cameras. Let's see Moravia on Sunday. Moravia can be dirty. Let's sit on back here on Sunday. You must see how Moravia can look dirty. You got a mayor who using 514 and no iPhone 15 Pro Max. We're also going here. Moravia is dirty. Pins very dirty. You're saying you're coaching them dirty the city. That one we're supposed to be discussing. I'm sure we are. That's all we are with the door. Let's talk about Joseph Baka. Go see Moravia. Go see Broad Street. They paying the old man $40. They can't even get the correct $40. People, women, people, husbands, people, children. They are in the Dagna on Gabriel Tucker Bridge, sweeping that dirty place that been dirty under Joe Baka. All those while. Now, what we should discuss? Let's leave George Weah. Let's forget about George Weah. Because George Weah is not important. You say George Weah is irrelevant. You said George Weah will never come back to power. Now, if George Weah will never come back to power, why are you worrying about him? Why are you following him? A man who you say you decree and declare that he will never come back to power. You know what? Never for? Are you God? Never belongs to God. You brave, you open your mouth. George Weah will never come back to power. Okay, let's leave George Weah now. He's not the president. Oh, Dauda, Sherry, they will take 2%. Oh, yeah, leader. Oh, they will take 2% from the school fee. So you might add 2% when saying the money for your children's school, your people you want help. That's why. Look, if Joseph Baka government were receiving assistance from countries, that's why I hear you're talking about the compa, the poor coming, America will take that $500 million, their taxpayer money, and give it to one greedy country with greedy president and greedy officials. Take their money. Look, if you want to know that the garden talk, see how Gafan were explaining about the $500 million. The garden hungry. That America come and take their $500 million taxpayer money and send it to a government that don't respect good God, the rule of law. They just stealing, they just building mansions, they just dancing in wealth, and they're suppressing the people. They're putting more burden on the ordinary people. They're suppressing the ordinary people. They make people slave. People are refugees in their own country. I thought Liberia tend to Bujumbura Camo on a Joe Baka. Liberia tend to Bujumbura Cam on a Joe Baka. People tend to slaves. People are refugees in their own country under Joe Baka. Let's discuss the real bread and butter issues. Yeah, the new my man able to bringing gasoline in the country for Unity Party. For the party, they're bringing gas to sell it for their party for 2029. Are we not discussing? Why are we not talking this issue? Let's leave George Weah. President Baka, I beg you. Joseph Baka, I beg you, I hold your phone, papi. Please leave George Weah near. When you going to eat Equatorial Guinea, Equatorial, yeah. When you going to Equatorial Guinea, that good English? If you Equatorial, that good English? When Joseph Baka going to that place, that Joseph Baka be playing a go, Equatorial Guinea. When you go there, you will go right to Ghana. You can't get Joseph Baka going to France, Joseph Baka going to Iran, Joseph Baka going to Russia. It was here. Joseph Baka going, no. All a thing can stop around here, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Equatorial Guinea, Mali, Zambia. See, they play the people start looking for investor. That they play, he going to beg the people. The person told him about Joe Baka will send some of your people to come invest in our country. You get some to carry there. Look, let's discuss the Joseph Baka issue. Eh? Fred, you brave man. Carry camera around the executive mansion. You want the guy to flog people? Look, go there. Fred, the city is dirty under Joseph Baka. I'm telling you, my brother. The city is dirty. Oh. Honor Joseph Baka. Have you seen Pampers coming from up Duko? Pampers. Children Pampers. Pampers. Rubber draw all coming from where Duko. When the rain fall, Fred, you see Pampers coming from Duko in Khartoum. They already you say, oh, they just pass away again to this. They're from Duko. See, share, traffic coming from up there, coming on Broad Street. Honor Joseph Baka. Now, why are we not discussing these issues? Why are you running behind George Weah? George Weah not, you say they may not do nothing. You're leaning now. But right now, George Weah in Paris, George Weah will go to the other side. George Weah can speak Spanish. He can speak Portuguese. He can speak Italian. I dare Joseph Baka to speak it. Joseph Baka can speak not that. Even the Kisi, he can speak it good. That Creole, he can speak well. He can really speak Kisi. That Kisi, Joseph Baka, but when it comes to real Creole, Joseph Baka can speak Creole. Real Kisi. Lause, Joseph Baka can speak it. But when you say Creole, no, don't go there with him. You think one Malabio can enjoy him. When two of them meet, when you see them reading Creole, Malabio can enjoy him. Malabio, Bio, he can enjoy Joseph Bio. When they speak in their Creole, they crazy. Go. Man, picking. Looking at it. No, we are adults. Man, picking for Fana. Mohammed for Fana, right to New Jersey Junction. Cover New Jersey. Go there, the motorcycle there. You running. You know how long they will tell you about the rate $1,000? They keke many. They restrain the one from the boulevard area. They can't even run good. So when they put their keke and truck and won't bring a Bushwa Island. No money. Nobody racing money. Look, Joseph Baka made the country high until you can hear chicken say talk. Dog can be talking. Cat, everybody verse. Rat what? Just imagine. Rat. When I noticed rat eating real rest. Rat eating real rest. Real raw rest. In fact, rat have graduated. They eating apple. They eating chara. They eating what? But rat that I know those days, they were not flying around those small food. But rat today, honor Joseph Baka, rat eating, they even eating flour. Rat that I know. Rat is to show you that everything's serious. Everybody look, the things are so hard. Time so hard. Everybody going crazy. Everybody going banana. But Joseph Baka here, that Jowia. Look, CDC or Jowia, just lead the people. If they say CDC might move on to the party headquarters, it's not your business. Daniel Sano, it's not your business. Jerry Limek Pia, it's not your business. Patrick Horner, it's not your business. It's not your worry, my brother. You should be telling the Liberian people, what do you not do in 2 years? That more than Jowia only did in 2 years. Now what the people want here? Even United Party after that thing where you're talking about Jowia, it made most of the UPS vex. Why the paper behind? Why the garden behind Jowia? If Jowia is irrelevant, why are you discussing him? If you say Jowia see is not important, why are you talking about that? Why I told my picking there? Don't swear those men for my business. They were fighting among themselves. Tell me Jowia see they can be saying all kinds of tabata about me. Then I Jowia. But I'm irrelevant, and why are you still discussing Bossier? Why are you discussing Bossier instead on the radio? Why are you discussing him? I'm irrelevant. I'm a non-entity. But what are you discussing Bossier? No, let's discuss Baka here. Baka, Jerry Lemepia, can I explain to all how where Joseph Baka get money from to be paying that house? The house that he paying in Lofa. Can I explain it to all? Lead all we are. Let BCDC people worry. It might not be your worry. You get your party headquarters with heavy dumper behind. Hey, you're talking about that CDC party headquarters you're behind. CDC now on our ground. CDC in the heart of the people. Y'all leave CDC now. Let's discuss Joseph Baka. Let's discuss Joseph Baka Versace Gucci shoe. Joseph Baka whole clothes is custom man. JMB. Let's discuss it now. Y'all went looking time. Y'all left the play. Y'all break all the people hustle all the way to Simple Bridge. How you can be Bay Road? Y'all will transform the city. That job y'all were keeping people on the sidewalk, but Joseph Baka will not do it. Thing Liberia, Bay Liberia, love Liberia is here. Instead of Joseph Baka focus on Baying Road, Joseph Baka buy bulletproof cars for himself. He buy motorbike. No Chinese, no Lebanese Benekin, they fool him. They brought those motorbike and say, Papa, you say, may your convert load the tower town, Totman town. Fian, roll, TV, roll. They just put it in the comfort. May your comfort be the Samuel Doe. Those days when boys were boys and girls were girls, Joseph Baka just won't live luxurious life. He just living life. He cared about the people anymore. So there is nothing that they can discuss in their press conferences. All they discuss at George Weah. You hear Daniel Sano talking about George Weah, Jerry Lemepia talking about George Weah, big rusty men in there that were supposed to be discussing Liberia and talk about the forward march of our country. They're discussing George Weah. Jerry Lemepia and George Weah on the same path. You can compare Jerry Lemepia with George Weah in terms of connect. Who Jerry Lemepia know in Wafla? Jerry Lemepia don't know anybody. Daniel Sano don't know anybody. He got to George Weah. Joseph Baka, they are very power. Who is the president? He know who he know. Lami Yama not even know Joseph Baka. Lami Yama, that labor are playing for Barcelona. Lami Yama. Lami. He even know Joseph Baka. I know how you call him. Yama Lami or Lami Yama. Anything I have to do with Lama and Yami now. Anything what you take. That labor are playing for Barcelona. Joseph Baka not even know it. That boy no George Weah. That boy not yet they need George Weah. George Weah dead Joseph Baka. Okay. Paul Biya know Joseph Baka. Maybe that he president. Nobody know the man. Then they won't be running with George Weah thing around here. George Weah. Listen, people. Listen, group of people. Listen, people. All the big mouth they made had George Weah not know nobody. Up to now, Joseph Baka can show up one groundbreaking ceremony he conducted with shovel in your hand. All the big one full, big show. All the big more they made, Daniel Sano them, Jerry Lemepia, Sylvester Greatface, Mo Ali, my man Amos Swear, and then the rest of the folk, Bishop Luther Tappe, the Archbishop of Unity Party. So big muff they get. You can see one shovel in Joseph Baka hand say, are breaking ground to obey. And one thing I love Mo Ali is a very smart boy. Look, that boy is not a person with albinism for nothing. That boy is a true Jato. You know what I love about Mo Ali? You can see that a tricky beer, that a rascal beer where you get. Mo Ali know how to use Joe Baka. Kula Fofana can tell a man say in a press conference, the president will not be dedicating small project. Mo Ali say you say that thing, I will carry into the hand pump. Mo Ali can just build one long tower, pour one reservoir there, the minute pour few, they pour about 60, 100 some more gallon of water inside. Then they call Joseph Baka. Then he go there now, he pumping it. They just using him, carrying so brain. When Joe Weah then used to hold shovel, oh, you were yet day long. Joe Weah made Labra with single, Labra will experience earthquake on a Joe Weah, Labra coming forward on a Joe Weah. When Joe Weah pass, he coming break ground. Direct day long, more Ali then can say Liberia will experience earthquake on a Joseph Baka. Today, the earthquake transformed into military hospital. It transformed into vocational school for the army poor wife. It transformed into class, into city in Marshall for adolescent girls and children. You can see it. It transformed into farms and market road to feeder roads. It transformed into Watts feed. The shovel that Joe Weah were holding, that shovel transformed our country. That shovel brought back. That shovel ball, that shovel that ball was holding, it brought in. Look at Joseph Baka shovel. Joseph Baka on a shovel in holding, it brought so stealing. Joseph Baga trouble, a good trouble. I beg you, yeah. I beg you. So, President Baga, United Party people, your lead job we are. Let's lead CDC, Papa. Let's focus on our project. You know there are a lot of projects you told me about, Papa Joe. So let's get on the project. Yeah? The first project you told me about, and probably you will share with me some of United Party project in 2 years. Yeah. So let's lead George Weah. Let's lead CDC people. Let's lead the people. Let them sleep in peace. Let's focus on Joseph Baca projects. Yeah. Because George Weah, the former president, after George Weah, the former president, after CDC, the former ruling party. Now my whole concentration is on the Unity Party. It's on the Unity Party. So let's focus on Unity Party. Let's lead George Weah. So let me open the telephone line. Let people talk. George Weah going Africa. You go post on Facebook. You don't even know George Weah official page, Facebook page. Anything George Weah won't read, he will read it from his official Facebook page. Because you're here that he's going Africa. Who stopped Joseph Baca from going Africa? Who stopped him from traveling? George Weah went to Nigeria to sign the book of condolence of the late Muhammad Buhari. You also Costa to say, why George Weah got to ride the same car that Joseph Baca riding? Who stopped Joseph Baca? And why he riding bulletproof? George Weah traveled to Nigeria. The people honor him. They know who he is. Any country that George Weah go to, they say, this is the first young African leader to turn power over in the absence of official announcement. Everybody celebrating George Weah because of the seed that he sowed. It's why he reaping. Everybody. So don't envy him. Let's leave him alone. George Weah won't come back 2025. That's his decision. That's what the people said they want. So it should not be your worry. You're leader, man. Yeah, Papa, I beg you, man, Joe. I beg you, I hold your phone. Let's lead George Weah. Let's lead the CDC people then. Yeah, let's come to you. Let's open the telephone lines and talk about you. So United Party people, call me so you can tell me your project then. And maybe the other people like Brempo will share with us. Let's open the telephone lines now. You already know the numbers. So that your time already here. 5 minutes of your time. I think that is fair indeed. That is fair indeed. 077-223-9933. 0886-304497. The women line 0777-980-375 are the numbers to call. Let's take the very first caller from the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, morning there.
Yeah, this is something from Mama Point.
Yeah, you want me now.
May God bless you for today. Help us take from level to level.
Amen.
Waka, taking you start to live person we are alone. You see, I pray for money you believe you won't face that. Still, you are person alone. You are after us. You are the person we are. You are saying nothing. But to us, we are the person we are something for us. You are believing alone. He's not on your leader person we are to pray. Israel, may God bless you.
Amen. Thank you, Mama. 1 minute to everybody. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Israel.
Go ahead.
Peter calling for Josephine. Thank you very much. You know, Israel, the reason why you see you never calling for we are me. The poor always still. Maybe they are supported, they are supporting them, they are going to the pool and voting for new panel. Maybe they voted for them to stop us and we are for the pool. Maybe they voted for them for the things are life. You say, person, we are doing nothing. Why you go to that breakfast, you say, to point there, you are lie, and the people point and vote you. What they were going to see you, that person, we are. But you say, how do you see for the Italian color? Oh, my, I want to the Muslim for the Italian color. That our winner for the CDC, now the party for the CDC. If the Muslim for the Italian color, can be one much of battle to air. We will go and say, we are going to look at it now because we can't wait up. Not only that, we told that people are letting one you go and then I let it go off. But because they say we are good and they like for people. We don't want to have it in the process. They want to go over see. That is the same person. We have to come on the social media. Thank you. We have to go to the social media. We have to go to the social media.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. 1 minute straight to all of you today. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead. Call your name. Go ahead.
Yeah, where we are? Yes, ma'am. We're calling from State Street.
Go ahead, Mama.
Yeah. Before I mean, the good news. Friday will be my birthday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Friday I'll be Thursday.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, legends. Unity Party parties, they keep the power to discuss the we are or they keep it for the brand important issue. Because how they even in my community, they only their money. They see this here, they see this oil, they see that they want to pay. How they get notice so 2-3 different areas they move. See the place where they go inside. Then they discuss it. Yeah, me here. That's why the information minister where he know how to speak. They want that they think they can put confusion between African president and Georgia. They know it. They know them. That Joseph Baka pamphlet to say that the money. That pamphlet to say that the very important issue. That pay the houses and hospitals. Then pay their own road and forget about Georgia alone.
Okay.
Georgia is our president. Then leave you no far.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so
I'm
much.
a grandchildren.
Thank you. Okay, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Asuku Malone, calling my father from Market on the shop.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but we are here. You see the United Party scene? They ain't get nothing to show. They ain't get half for the country. You see that man got Joshua, our president, that man a black man, but I think a white man had. That man, whole mentality, you know, the Western war, what they don't know. See, for somebody to take all power, care less than 1%, you should know. That man are the greatest man in the whole world, but they don't know. Well, no, that's thing they're talking about Africa. They have even long job. We have even with the library. That nonsense they're saying. So we just look at it because they got another talk, they got another show. So they will just be looking at what about to do on the total library. We take them from there. Thank you for your brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Radio Buto that in Sino Comtech is relaying the show on 102.3. Thank you. I will talk to all of you. We also already designed. My chief have given an instruction, and so I'm going to work here immediately. I leave the show. Start immediate in negotiation and discussion. Thank you so kindly, Radio Buto that in Sino Comtech 102.3. 1 minute each. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Asia Bongas here. This is Emmanuel Smith. You told you need to party protocol.
Yeah, but Smith, you are the one that called on the show and insulted. Now I say you need to party for my call and you call. And so no, you must listen. You call on the show and I respect you. When you called them,
When?
You did. You are the one email and insulted on the show that
you need to check the number. Good. Check the number. How you doing?
Okay, go ahead. 1 minute. You
Yeah,
say now you're not the one that do it. That's okay. Now.
Yeah, for the public, this is Emmanuel Smith. For the first thing, Israel, you told me you were going to invite me along with somebody from
my
the
man, you say you were traveling. So when you were back, now you supposed to call me and tell me.
You say we can do it after the 26th.
My man, get to the issue. You get my number, email, so you can call me.
So I basically called to say that the law will be enforced by the government of the Republic of Liberia.
Which law?
If you refuse to pay your rent and the landlord says you must leave the property.
No, you don't email. You know the story. Email, don't lie. You don't know the story. I will not give you the time to lie. You don't know. CDC owe no money. CDC now owe rent. Go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning, my name is Levi Cindy. Israel, I'm phoning this morning for Chicken Party.
Don't lie, email. I can't keep you on the line. Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
I don't know, Israel. If this Unity Party was coming to power, they campaign on CDC party headquarters business that they will be worrying about the party headquarters official are leaving the party. They told the Liberian people the official of CDC were corrupt. So when they are leaving and going to their party and they celebrating it, even the CDC party will lose CDC will lose their party headquarters. If that will stop the people of Liberia for voting for President Weah if they want to, the brand what issue they are not discussing it. They are 16 people, children and wives in Rural Hospital, JFK. See another lady who gave birth 2 months, 12 days now. That spoon got to help that never free a woman tomorrow from hospital. They're not thinking about those things. When Joseph Baka told the Liberian people that you will go to hospital free. But you know, Liberian people are getting Joseph Baka a retirement money that when he retires tomorrow, that here is somebody who is living on that again. That what they are doing. So after set up increasing taxes, after where in the country, but they're not thinking about that. They are making people angry with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're making people angry for them. Even the United Party, their own member not even want to hear about the party again because they see they told the Liberian people they are not doing it. So that they just be focused on Georgia and then they be running campaign for the president. That what I'm former president, I'm my man what they are doing.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. So I'll take one. If I say UP people should call, just tell me your project. Forget about CDC headquarters because I know you will want to lie, and I will not allow email to lie because CDC now owe money. It's not about rent. So I don't know why you get your information from. This platform will not be good. Karina, the acting director, manager, how you doing there? Tia, Buddha Radio, how you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Asia.
Yeah, let's hear you 1 minute. To your point,
Yeah, thank you very much, Asia. I'm Tristan Mohammed, and I come from a Popo Corner, down Coast Moon Hill, Winter Community. Asia, I will send this open invitation to Emmanuel Unity Party Smith.
Okay.
Anytime you're ready for that discussion, I, Spencer Mohammed, will make myself available, and I will defeat him. As we have defeated this useless Joseph Newman Bois guy that they are on the run and only resorted to insulting us now. But we will not be there then. But I am available.
So email the invitation is extended now. Spencer Mohammed will come. You call me on my number. You get my number, email.
Very good. So anytime you're ready, let me leave a day ahead, call me, and I'll make myself available to take on the podium with him and to defeat him on national issues. Thank you very much. So the issue. That's right. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Israel, thank you very much. Israel, you know why the guys are always called President Weah? The guys are called President Weah. The reason is simple. And how the statistics that tells me that what President Weah did in the last 8 years was able to undo what Unity Party did in the last 12 years on the line of electricity, on roads, and health infrastructure. Even in the education. And infrastructure, President, we have defeated them, and I have that documentation in my hand, in my possession. So that looking at what the guys, looking at what President we have said, the standard President we have set for governance in our country, the guys will not match it. So the only thing they are on is that carry on this usual recitation, usual recitation, political recitation around here, thinking that they will appeal to people. But these guys are lost, and they are not acting. And just go to the guys' headquarters and go to CDC headquarters. You will know the difference. When you go to the two headquarters, you know which of the political party is significant and rooted with the people. Look at the 24th, I mean the 26th. Go to the each of the 26th, go to Unity Party headquarters. They will reject that. They only use the guy to come to power, like my brother Emmanuel Smith. They use him.
Okay.
So it's an illusion. He goes around spinning lies. When he comes to Ghana, defeat him, he's just going around saying things that he doesn't know about.
All right, thank you.
So these guys will continue to cry and cry in the wilderness until 2029. They will be booted and buried 1,500 away from power. These guys will
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Let's leave it there, Spencer. Spencer, you have gone your 1 minute plus. Let's leave it there. Let's stick to the 1 minute. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Sierra. I call from Center. My dear brother, as you rightly said, oh, CDC has left power. You're in a driving seat. What are you doing? You say you came to rescue. What are you doing as a government to rescue like grown people? They will never answer that the whole day. CDC. So I can really understand that people who are government is wrong. It's different. You say you take power, you say you feel invested like when people give you the power, you just blown out the people have lost faith, they have lost their essence. So they don't even know what to do. Yeah, my brother, like when people are there patiently waiting for 2029 to get people from our past because the people that brought these people upon they brought complete embarrassing upon like when people.
Okay.
Voting Joseph Baba as president for the country was one of the biggest mistakes like people ever made. And they will treat it for the next 6 years.
Thank you.
Have a good day, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, boy, I say.
Yeah.
Good morning, baby.
Let's hear you. I'm okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the topic. They Unity Party, let me ask them. They party what they want it. They want be there. They're running around with it. They're who they want paying when they get out to go to pay the poor money. They are all one cattle say only CDC only the people. Who free? Why they were only the money they were carrying the chairman? They not pay their money. All that they call the one. They put get and then they take it will come somewhere and that when they know that the whole was around finish. They know when I get around like we talk about food. Yeah, recently we need to eat. Nothing in the market. I say now. Yeah. All the stuff we want to also say for all we say something more than that. Who people fine? I said, people that get the small children that we have a baby. So you are free baby.
Okay.
But that what I baby. That man. That's what to do every day. Can stop me around? Why? Thank you, my son.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly, Mama. Good morning.
Morning, Paul.
Let's hear you.
No, look at the United Party people. They're hating their here. They must. When you lay down on your bed, you work on your go. When you stand on a go, everything on a go. Like yes, we are looking. Yes, next so call. We are. Anything what kind of people will do, they will say, you come for president, you want to come for we are, but we are anywhere. I have got one year time. We say one day for today to make it with the poor itself. We are some people can listen to. We are somebody people. I need to take them from there. Today, you don't want to cry. All around, you don't get a cry. All around, I say, hey, our papa go. We suffer you. Our papa go. We can't get breakfast in the morning. Oh, it passes. What the problem we are for?
Okay.
What we have to do?
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's get the 1 minute rolling across. Let's see. 077-223-9933, 086-304497, 07779800375. 1 minute strictly, but let me leave you 2 minutes for those in the diaspora. 2 minutes, and so let me go to the US and take this person for 2 minutes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Israel. This is Melvin C. from Jersey.
Okay.
Israel, you see, the Unity Party people are the most useless people I've ever seen in Liberia. Very, very useless. And they think that Liberian people are not watching. And if they think that Liberian people are not watching, then they are really, really stupid. These people campaign the long propaganda war against President Weah administration. That the administration was destroying Liberia. The administration failed the poor Liberia. The administration did nothing. I used to engage some of their folk there in America. As in tell me the dictionary definition. When you say they meant nothing, I mean the dictionary definition. I used to engage. But nothing, failure, the destruction that the president we are dead, and they want to for today by completing a project and telling that destruction they want to take credit for. Other men, a rational person, we identify with destruction. Who want to take credit for destruction? Who the sound can do that? Huh? Just about it's on tape. I just shared yesterday. Promising like there will be free healthcare to the poor. There will be healthcare for in community.
Yeah.
In every community. And they will be well paid. Will be well paid. To all the people on or volunteer as in Liberia, they can't each of them fire you when you go home. So your nursing uniform, they can't even get further. But they're allocating budget to themselves.
Okay.
JFK, report coming from JFK. The people who do the Liberian budget, they did nothing. Because they are doing nothing and the Liberian people are watching. They think they can fool the Liberian people are singing song with Joe Yadi every day.
Okay.
You singing song with Joe Liberian people that you go to campaign, you come up with Joe Yadi. You told them you come to rescue the country. So rescue the country and then Joe Yadi alone. Because Joe Yadi is not a great issue in Liberia.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. He was right there on the 2 minutes, and we appreciate him so kindly. The Lone Star line is also active, 086-304497. Also, it can be used as the WhatsApp line. Thanks to Radio Bong, Total Radio there in Bong County. Of course, I will call you, Ernest White. I will definitely call you. So let me go back to the lines. Good morning.
Good morning, Bobby.
Yeah, let's hear you.
I'm in from Front Street.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you.
Can I call you on Thursday? They go Thursday. And all you from you now, I'll call you back.
I told you to pass at the station. That's what I said, my dear. And so do that. Good morning.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
I'm Peter calling. They want Peter calling again.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Israel. May God bless you and multiply your needs.
Amen.
May God bless you and get you your heart desire for this country.
Amen.
One thing we're going to tell the people, President Joe Parker, because he's not my president. Joe Parker is like a man that said this woman is not good. Throw the woman off and creeping behind her in the dark. He said we are not good, so we are not good. Why are you creeping behind us? Why are you creeping behind us? Joe Parker won't let us prayer. When 1,000 carry the castle, only the castle remain there. We are telling Joseph Parker, 2029, he alone will remain there. So he's the castle and will be the castle for 2029. Because they will carry him, generally carry him, they're about to end him to where the grave is. It's 2029. So let it lead our brilliant man, ambassador, president. They would say we are.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Let me take this person to Lone Star Line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
I'm Nicholas Cooper calling from Ghana.
Okay.
And I blame Joseph Waka. I blame Josh Weir. What I blame for is Jacob Matthew was saying when Waka they were in power. They never look at him. Today, the man was saved a lie the year after the president. Party quarter none member there. The member them there. One can vote. And that party quarter can vote. So they will not be happy to be running all around or the taking party quarter from CDC. They want me 12 years. They don't get no freedom party. While UN was sponsoring the government, giving free money to them. And actually they going around jumping on. We say yes. We'll say vote and get land. Bye.
Thank you so kindly there. Thank you. They decide. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Go ahead quickly.
Good morning, Israel.
Go ahead. You're 1 minute old. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm Peter David Casa. I call from another street like in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. You know, Israel, one thing the guys are fail to understand is like there's a clear distinction between party and governance. When it comes to power, when you are in opposition, you use party to counter power. That is your law. For governance, it's about service to the people. So the guy should be articulating to us what Joseph Boakai has initiated saying to power almost going to 2 years. And they cannot prove anything. Every day when they go on make up everything that we are. So this also validated our argument that 5% of we are brain is more than the entire government. These guys came to power online and they feel they can say and they trade on that. So we live in an educated and intellectual society. And you cannot deliver come 2029. We're not going to joke with these guys. We are going to bury them politically, perpetually. They will never survive in every given environment. So let them sit down over there and just be using political chicanery. And beyond we are is no longer in power. So a guy for Unity Party, the guy for the Ministry of Information, people need to be telling us and the policies of the government, the project that government initiated.
Okay.
But saying there's no project of this particular government and it have already been articulated and proven, and you are already proving to others Joseph Parker have now initiated a project. Come Tuesday and Thursday, there's no need to go on make a press briefing. Just sit down to your office. You enjoy yourself.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Israel.
Yeah, let's hear you, Chief.
And good morning to many Liberians that listen to the show this morning. Brother Israel, I'm Kwame Abraham Big Daddy. And this morning, I'll call you from around the airfield. You are right. You know, But one thing I will tell you, brother Israel, is can you, by your retrospective memories, you can tell me anything that Joseph Boakai has ever learned is successful?
Sure.
Huh?
But you are asking something.
Joseph Boakai has ever learned anything and be successful? Nothing.
Nothing.
Since my existence, and since I've been knowing Joseph Boakai, you have never learned anything that been successful.
How you think so, man? Something.
And we told the people yesterday that this man he lacks the capability and the ability to lead this country. The man who was in the best position to have done it was George Weah. But you see, George Weah today is not feeling anything. We the same Liberian people that felt to ourselves that those people's lives could hold us. We are the one that feeling it today. Okay? We are the one that feeling it today. So we learn it today, and then 2029 we made the best decision.
Okay.
Israel, sometimes it's good to experience these things. The children of Israel, when God gave them somewhere, they told God that they don't want somewhere, they wanted Saul. And Saul came in their hands. From Saul treatment, they got to know that it was not good to oppose to God proportion or proposal. So we Liberians today, we are almost like the Israelites yesterday that requested for Saul, and God gave us Saul. Joseph Boakai is exactly Saul in our life, in our generation. Okay? Every king, since Joseph Boakai came to power, my brother, I've not seen anything that Joseph Boakai has ever touched on by himself. For his own initiative. I'm not seeing Joseph Boakai project. Okay? I'm not seeing Joseph Boakai project. He claiming glory on things that his son is making. So you see, so this puppy was not ready at all. See how JFK now is running, my brother.
All right.
See how JFK running now.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief. Let's leave. You have gone to 1 minute. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Alison, calling from Mama Point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So something I wanted to say. Let me ask you first of all. You want to tell me, say, because of the Unity Party people carrying power, so me as Joe, we are actually leaving your own country, or what they want to say?
Joe, we are not talking again.
Yeah, Joe, we are not staying here.
Yeah.
But the line, Joe, we are always live here. And nobody will temper with that Joe, we are our president. Joe, we are nobody will play with him. Anybody temper with Joe, we are looking for your own problem. So the only thing what I have to say here is that let Boakai do a job and forget about Joe, we are. Let the party headquarters, the party headquarters, can't be president here. Let the people alone. Let him do the way that he needs to do. He say he's rescue, how to call it, rescue puppy. He know plenty English in here more. Let the people. Let the party. Let our party headquarters. That party headquarters, and that trouble here, that ain't what he can do. Let the party headquarters be there alone. Let be concerned about his job that he can't do. He might not be passing around playing phone all around here with the Liberian people, so that all I have to tell you this morning. Sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are here.
Yeah. Yeah, good morning, the Honorable Ambassador Dr. Manzizi.
Thank you. Ambassador, on the line this morning with the Liberian people, female ambassador on the show. So, my son, Liberian people will not feel it. I will make you fisher of men, fisher of men, fisher of men. I will make you fisher of men if you follow we are. No, yes, I'm telling you, my son, when you say, oh, my picking, you can't spend that money. I'm giving you 2 sorry. If you 5% we are, you make you fisher of men. What is he for today? He was nowhere on a playing field. Rotten and dirty. Here, but trust. See the people playing on the playing field. When you see the people playing, you think of that. The pity all come bien today, they make you fisher of men. So he got muff. He got the audacity. He got the boss to open your boss. What's wrong with people? I'm telling you, I said, well, open my mouth, come here, also. He has done it to the point where we are saying we are there as well. That we go on the water, you need there and there. You go on the water, you know there's all that water. So will tell you today, we have made you a feature on it, having nothing. People like Tifa, most of them are confessing about we are do that God will bless them. For me, I'm going to say, but who God will beat them, and we are God. So this is what happening. I'll put it today in this country. What's going on now with the GS issue? 5 years old now, they get their female no more in GSK, free of charge. It's not happening. If you not get certified, you have to go and book your hospital bill. You will not get it. If you do when I see that receipt in your book, you will not get it. So what will get into now? What will go in? But we have the people in the country, you see for the poor. You can keep on Gibraltar. All the people you say it for better. You say, yeah, in the proper agenda, we'll tap it inside. We'll not get it. Who person has said it to you? Who is looking for beyond we are? When you on your platform, you're beyond we are. When you go on your platform, you go to we are in carry. You go people carry we are in. For what we see, we don't know. We are okay, yes. It's now Guinea. He is from Liberia and he was for Liberia. And he didn't tell the reference where although they were lasting. But he said, oh, have a challenge to what happened in power. When the leper was said 12 years, they were challenging, but we have to challenge. He was not very valid. He said, well, face it there, Corona get king, a 3 years, 3 years. But then they say he said it. People were saying who you are paying them, that's what they were paying them. You see, you're working on the Corona get what enter. It's not easy for a dying. All over the war, people will pay you. What he was doing for you, because who are happy. Then they won't know people now say he fell away. Better near. Why are they today?
Okay.
He go to church, he go there, he feel like sitting, they're coming for him. Two more one for faces here. Why is who see care with myself? Catch let's try about say no free just for our children. 5 years old where we are saying they be free. Anybody they happy, but I want to tell you say, oh, you will get medical treatment and you will see it happening. You play the process here, we hear it. So when they have 10%, we are here 400% there. So they were happening. People are starting not for them. No job. So what put you outside the any ministry you go that for worker, the ministry. You go to more and where's the well shoot you well watch your over. So then you get this far all drawing.
Okay.
People they say go move back. So then you make it go make it say you got two chicken in your place. You going to buy for a home pay. They tell them for your belly, I will not eat chicken yesterday say what back. So then they be bad. Don't defend I will eat because not because I will not eat. They put get a job.
Thank you, Marcy. Let's leave it right there. We have got your 1 minute.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, my name is Caroline. I'm calling for Gibraltar.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say the United Party is very, very shameless and useless. Sorry to say. Because they don't have nothing to show us. The people that see that everything our bread and butter is back and all of them are suffering. We are suffering. Your prayer is not different, my prayer is not different. So they are shameless, and even if they want to take our party headquarters, they're not taking us. So if they want to take it, they take it. We still have different areas to stay at our party headquarters. So that what I got to say, thank you for phoning.
Thank you. Good, let's see. Okay, let's take another person. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
A patient great calling for Dubu. Yeah, Israel to the issue of the party headquarters. The party headquarters, they usually party Bokeh 3. Soon a year for CDC party headquarters, all the engine can be beaten. Israel, if our president we are, the poor won't take it, that is take it. Vote for party headquarters, vote for president we are. With all our party headquarters, CDC can stay. You are here, Israel. We went to President Warehouse before. That thing was party headquarters before. And why you need a party all beyond the CDC party headquarters? They will be thinking about CDC party headquarters and they say the Baga will not do nothing. Nothing Baga will do. Because President, we have been hurting so much. They're not thinking about the brand border issue, the rate escalating every day. They're not thinking about it, but CDC party headquarters, Joe Baga. You'll be thinking about that party headquarters yourself, they will bring what they put you there for. See, all different things, don't think about that party headquarters. We don't need that party headquarters.
Okay.
The people go to President, we are with President, we are doing it now. So think about facing a country where you say you get 42 years where you can make it. Think about it.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, God Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Oscar Zimmerman from Compasel in Nimba County.
Okay.
What should I say? I'm trying to see them.
Well, I want to call this morning to make my info. You know, CDC is not dreaming. Because when you are diving in the river and you decide to leave the river, you don't know what to head on. Even a researcher say you head on. So their leadership is just focusing on CDC. And they told all in this country that they came to rescue our country. Why they rescue you? Not rescuing us. All the roads that you're going to see, you say 100 days car will not hit you in the mud. There is no car to go to this or to go to the variance or interior. Everything is cut off. So how you run the country by line? So we want to just encourage our Liberians and our brothers and sisters that what Mr. Bwaka never came to rescue this country. He came to hold the country hostage. So let us be together as citizens, as Liberians, to see how best we can bring President Wupong back. Because look at what they did in Ivory Coast. How can you go and lie because you know a man is coming in Africa to come visit his friend? Then when he posts on social media that a man put in politics in Ivory Coast, is he a variant? Or what control you have for a variant? So you know this thing is not powerful. But what I want to inform you again is that he told me that I should go to 2 radio stations and make contact with them. And make contact with the people up to now we are not hearing from you.
Yeah,
we have
spoken.
Okay.
I spoke with them already, and so we're having a kind of a conference discussion today. All of them.
Then we had to do something with the leadership of this country, because the leadership of this country facility is very weak. I don't know, because they see that most of their friends and brothers they are in a higher position, so they don't want to do anything. So we got to get our feet in the country. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Morning, Israel.
Good morning.
Papa talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today the man Bwaka, as a way we can hear the main story. Nobody know about man, nobody about. Everybody know how a man was looking before he was born, how they brought him, all those things. So now how the man will do it well. The man not correct. You can't see nothing good about the man. The man can pay now all day. So medicine, the way he might be there. So don't overload that man. The story that how that man, when somebody tell me how they dream, when I explain to the person, that may get that away. So we got to start tall. We got to start tall all city here. Everybody see me, see me, you think they'll come back to power, they're taking your the player can gather around there, they're taking it for you. So where y'all going? I can tell them mind your business. Anybody call me, see Babe. Oh, you got no teachers to wear, you got any teacher to wear no hat besides CDC. I say mind your business. So the people there, they see their shadow that they coming back again. So they won't do any kind of thing, but nowhere. But Israel, please try to help me, because sometimes when things happen too much to you, they can give up. That's why some people can give up. For the sake, nobody help me for medicine, they can give up and die. The player now, I need help. I beg you, please help me for my room, baby. I beg you.
So you want that now?
No.
Oh, you said
I want big one now. Because right now, if I put the phone to the bucket where I'm at, you can hear the rain dropping inside. It's small rain. The whole place. And my day not correct.
CDC, Pape, I can't see that your play. What are you talking about? So I can see the problem that is there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see. You can't carry me to that play. Let me go see it. So let me just end the whole thing about your play. You come for me, carry me to your house, CDC, Pape. Let me see the problem. Let me show you to your people, and let us solve that problem once and for all. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. We are here.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Bob. We are. You know, I don't know if the really party where they want to go to bed again, where they sleep in gym we are, because we don't have one a political leader in this country. We have more than 5 or 6 that ran for the election. Why did we are not ringing? Why did that be under the one more man? The thing they can take the party order for CDC. There's a reason why they play hard politics when they make person get a list. They can take it. You cannot for the country if I want, right? And for CDC. So we are now CDC and the party order is not living in us. We are the one that go to it. They get walk to us. So John will to walk and go to the party order will walk and go anywhere.
they carry us. Nimakadu will go there. They are able to just see our knee on our shirt, on our ankle, everything with CDC. We stop our CDC, and nothing will stop us.
Okay.
Nothing will stop us.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Here we go. 077-223-9933 0886 304497 Good morning. 1 minute. Hello? The line is terrible, brother. Make some adjustment. Coming back. Good morning.
Waiting. No, you say
I already told you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I'm Sarina Fufa. Sarina Stofan calling from Chocolate Space.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I want to say is it's about calling. If you don't have a calling, and then you try to force certain things, you will not have the wisdom concerning it. And that's why you don't do what other people do. But do the one you ask God, you do the one you think that God wants you to do, then you will get the wisdom to do it. President Bwaga was good for being a vice president. God did not call him for president because if God called you, he gave you wisdom, knowledge, understanding, everything. People are not going to tell you that do this one, do that before you do. Before you even think about doing it, your hands already going towards it. So that's how it looks. And sometimes we're telling our old people, one of my old man, he said, I'll put my old man there before our old man. But they don't understand the things that our inside was talking about. Because they are already gone. But they were not thinking about our future. But because if they think about our future, they will come and say, oh, let me just remove the old Benin and let me think about my children. So for somebody that will make my children's future. So we all will support it. But when it comes to Georgia people, we will not support it because we knew from the beginning.
Okay.
So that's why I call.
Thank you.
Anything that you don't call for, don't force it.
Don't force it. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
I beg you, let me say this to citizen. That CDC party have got a business. Don't let Unity Party people who say, oh, CDC were in power, why they couldn't party place. They still know what I could interview you number before on Stone. He said at that time the people were not selling the party headquarters. The president, we are the one to hatch out somebody's property. That's why at that time they not pay any money for it. But when they renting because the people were not selling the place. So you did the party for party, oh, CDC have power to why they couldn't buy it. You see that much that before Stone talk.
Okay.
The people were not selling the place, so they couldn't hatch out again. Men are criminal, they're waka. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'll go to the other line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Karen, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr. I use the visually impaired, giving this unprepared person to the fire to deliver.
Let's hear you.
You know, and he proved that on a daily basis. He never disappoint us. Every day, the government will do something different. You know, but they are after President Weah and they are crashing. They are not still learning their lesson. You know, saying you took the presidency, nothing is working. Absolutely not one. But instead of you focusing on the Liberian people issue to see how you can resolve them, when you sleep, that Joshua, you wake up, that Joshua, look at all of evil that they did yesterday. What the meaning of that? You're chasing the man in your own country. Then you find behind now to go to other countries to spoil him there as well. Why do that? You have ministers running with that team. When they put out the release that we never said that, we didn't do that, some of them are going on their pages, deleting whatsoever that they play there. Why would you be doing that? You can't be after somebody and then you forgot about government. Only because President Weah is only trying to democracy. That's the only thing they're doing it for. Why you don't hear the name of Europe? Why you don't hear the name of Arizona coming? And all the 20 political parties that were in the race, why you not hearing about them? But because they are fully aware that he is there today, President Weah can have press conference say I take my hand up politics FCC do what they want to do. You will see how those people will sleep. They will sleep, they will not know how they will wake up. So that's the only reason they're doing it for anything. Because you tell them that we didn't do anything. But what President we are here when they talk about all the rate go to 190, he is fighting to go to central point to see how he can take money from the reserve and stabilize the economy. Okay? But yesterday, they're taking money from the reserve to be able to settle salary. So I don't know they will go there every month to take money from them to settle salary. Okay. The rate is going on a daily basis. I don't look at it doing nothing about it. GSK has scattered. GSK has crashed. The coming or rebuttal with that or internal memo. Internal memo, then you conclude on it. Even in the letter, the communication that you came out with talking about it was an internal memo, you still justify by saying the reason why you put it on that proposal is because you want to address some of the challenges that you see at the institution.
All right.
The country can collapse and we don't know where we are. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Edmond Kind. Sometimes some of you wonder what I give Edmond Kind more than 1 minute sometimes. Edmond Kind is the only featured in purpose in that on all of our stations and contribute every day. So I feel and believe he represents the community of our visual impaired brothers and sisters. And so when he's speaking, sometimes I give him that time, that leverage. So you don't think that I give him more time than others. Okay. So let me see. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, how are you?
Yeah. My name is James Bade, Chairman of the Veteran Assembly District 16, Newtown. Israel, thank you this morning. Let me make, Joseph Waka to understand and his unity party government. The CDC party headquarters is not an obstacle that JFK is now turning to a private hospital. It is not the cause that the 40 military hospital present as we speak, their information that no drugs there. It's not the cause that the Baporu hospital, the 100 bedroom, no quarry, no electricity, all the international staff has left the country. It is not the cause. It is not the cause that 2 years ago in your government, nothing you did for the Liberian people. It is not the reason why the hospital, Kakata, the Siri hospital, or how they call it, that's why we are intended to pay. The cost of the company that's supposed to pay 80,000 United States dollars. You want your money. It is not the cause. It is not the cause. The party headquarters of CDC is not the cause that women are giving birth in the street. That are giving birth in the street. That people are dying. That drugs is killing the people children in the country. But Israel, you know what? The Liberian people should know that calamity will continue to strike this nation. Calamity strikes Liberia due to the ignorance of the Liberian people when they brought in Chancellor to remove those 1990 blood wasted in the country.
Okay.
They killed the president, displaced the body. The first calamity.
All right.
The second calamity is Liberian people made another mistake for the second time they brought in the United Party government led by Joseph Wakai. That's the second calamity. And the calamity the Israelites made, and they spent 70 decades in Babylon. What punishment? Liberian people, they are under 70 decades they were spent in the Joseph Wakai 6-year reign. It's the calamity that they will have to contend with.
Okay. So, all right, let's leave it there. Let's take this person. The way they got monitoring me here today.
Money,
yeah, money, yeah, my man. Edwin monitoring the time. Let's hear you 1 minute. Edwin on my back. Let's hear you.
Thank you for your show. The government is not serious. The reason why they're talking about jobs, money we are. So let us say, you want to say there, the person that can do good thing that the money can go. And the reason the home about the job money we are need for. They don't have anything to do in your country. They said they came to rescue you. Why is the rescue thing they do for honor? Or they came to kill or they came to rescue you? So they just want to talk about job because he's doing good things. He's doing good things for the people of Liberia. So the men will keep on going because it's so that you want to but they will keep on talking about the man because he will still be doing his good. And not care to talk about him. He will not leave a good. So I want to say thanks to the people of Buta and the people of Sano County.
Thank you. They're listening to you right now. Thank you. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Baba.
Thank you. Thank you for running into community.
Fofana.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time. Every day in the morning. Let me say Israel. Why people always talking about George Weah, not to say because he the only a permanent people president, but he the one get lead power. Why the TDC at the time will impact? Why Ellie will not use to move in that month? And that because Ellie was there. So that will be rescue. They want rescue. They will be rescue. But we're not here for we are sharing to be rescued because they will never. Even they probably turn their whole country out of war. They will never appreciate the man.
So Fofana.
Yeah.
If I tell you, Fofana, you will never prosper in this life. Why will you say when I say that to you?
You said that to me. I will tell you, say.
No, Fofana.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. You give me question.
Fofana.
You give me question. Yeah, you give me question.
You are a Muslim.
Yeah, you give me question, right?
Way back, give me chamber. You are a Muslim.
Well, let me to answer it now. Or your question not fini.
Fini.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Fini. So okay, I look at Fofana. The Fofana, you never prosper in life.
Yeah.
Why will you tell me Israel? What will you say to me?
But you just carry me over. I will tell you Israel. If you say I will not prosper, but I will prosper, you will see.
But I now. So Fofana, then what you want to say? But man, don't waste my time with my brother. You say if I Israel tell you say you're not prosper, you tell me say Israel you will see, and you say I will not prosper. So leave Georgia now. Now you say the people got to talk about Georgia because Georgia just left power. For that Georgia business, the government doing the thing they're supposed to do for the people. Amen, my brother. Fofi, don't go that route, man. So I look at you, I tell you, Fofi, you're not prosper. You would like it. Yeah, but I leave Georgia and do the poor work, man. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, what we have here?
Yeah.
Sonjo.
Yeah.
Yeah. About first I'm calling on the normal year. I follow our Joshua.
Okay.
I live in Asma Street, Asma and Broad Street. I'll be there. So I don't call my niece on Broad Street. They call me Bekube.
Okay.
Okay, Chrome. Yeah. So when they say somebody who can follow, I can follow. I never call my very first time to call on a line. As we talking, said, yeah. So I follow what the program. What they bring, but we will get there. I follow that program on. So but we are here. I follow what job we are, but I never call the book.
Okay.
So taking you, I want for you to be a former. I don't call it the due payment the president. The last time.
Yeah.
I get my CDC. I don't call due payment.
You say you live in Front Street. If they around the church area
yeah,
there,
that's my Front Street. That I call it for.
From the crew chair, behind the crew chair there on Front Street, yeah?
No. RB, UBA.
Oh, UBA Bank.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll brush you up to go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can walk around that side. I usually take my leg. I usually walk. I will come around there. Yeah, don't worry. I will come walk around. I usually use my
so I want for you to help me. That they help me. They are calling for.
Whoa. But then I want to off-air discussion. Now you got to come at the station. Let's talk here. Yeah.
Let's
talk here at the station. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I usually come around there. You know, when you see me at less skinny, you know me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now the woman calling. Tell her for fun. Then go.
No, leave Fofana. I beg you. No, leave Fofana. No, let's leave it. Leave Fofana. Fofana not say anything. Fofana told you, and I asking question. He answered the question that you were talking against. So let's leave Fofana. Let's leave Fofana. So my man Edwin on my back. Edwin saying you're having the time. You know they are giving some people more time. They got money. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Klubo. Thank you very much. You see, we will tell with the situation, we should not be like Mr. Boaka won't worry on our party quarter and bring her soup.
True.
She worried too much, but they won't party quarter, she bring Boaka soup yesterday on the farm.
Who?
Is that Boaka West? So let them start worrying about all because we're not worrying. So I want you to please give me your private number.
Oh, I can't call. I don't call my number on the radio now for security reason before NSA tap into.
Then I see. Okay, they should click them on no matter. Key on for the top one to.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, then call your number now.
716.
Yeah.
27603
07603
17 25.
Is it the name?
Klubo Mova.
Eh?
Klubo.
Oh, man, Klubo.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Let me go straight. Oh, she let the line over. I want to coming. Yeah, coming. Let me take this person on the line. Then I gotta take her call. I'll take her call. My WhatsApp will get in serious problem. Too much of time. Now I see that trouble. As you can have money, I tell you, I'm going to be planning going my email. Tell me, Baba. She will give me injection, all of the oh God. Let go them now.
I'm not giving you injection. You okay, you survive.
Funny, Mama.
How are you, boy? We are here. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah. United Party people, they are looking like, a man who is in love with a woman that he neglect and the woman walk away. And then everywhere the woman goes, they go there to spoil her name. That's how United Party people looking like said, we know with Joe we are. They are, they know that the need Joe we are can shake them, can disturb them. So everywhere he goes, he get power. So it's like, that woman, that man was like, oh, I only love the woman and I, misbehave. The woman left me, she go, no other man will get her. So he will always go to where that woman is and make, just destroy, say a lot of negative things about her, supposed to stand by about that woman. And then when the woman appears and puts you and say, but that woman, they just talk, they man just talk about here. And she's the one here, so that's exactly what's going on between President Weah and the United Party people. They will try by all means to tarnish that man's reputation. But as soon as he bounces to the place where he goes, when as soon as they see him, they say, yeah, the men are they talking about like him here. So you're the United Party people, let them talk what they want to talk. They get nothing to say. They don't have no plan. They both have no agenda for the country. So they go to the office, but they're supposed to start work at 8 o'clock, but they go to the office at 12 o'clock and leave from the office and go and sit down in the bar, in the club, in the restaurant. On Jowia name, as soon as 4 o'clock, they pack their bed, they get in their car, they come back home. Like what they're doing for like broad people. Nothing they're doing. You can see that. If somebody to start work at 8 o'clock and 8 to 5, they will leave their house around 9 o'clock and get to the office by 5 and 12 o'clock to go straight to go sit down in restaurant to eat, to drink. You should not be working, that's to be drinking. But they both drink, they don't care, they don't know what's going on, they just do what they want to do and put money in their pocket, they go and sit down, they lavish their heart, Patrick and they're doing all that. So let them do what they want to do. Party headquarters. But we the party headquarters ourselves. We can go and Sunday, even on the street, we will still be sedition. We will still be we are sharing. We're not forced to get a headquarters. The headquarters is just a building. We the human being, when we are standing somewhere, we can't there. We say here we are. Sedition, we're going to gather here today. Our area will gather there. Waka didn't pay for his party headquarters for 6 years. So you want to do the same thing to city. You say, oh, she can't pay that party headquarters. She can't pay that. So that's what they're going to do. Nothing else.
All right.
Let them continue doing that nonsense. 6 years, they're only got 3 more years.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Mama. Thank you so kindly there. Thank you so kindly. James Julu, we said Junior, you there in Johnsonville. How are you? Maria Alvig, mommy, it's been a long time. You throw me where but I'm still here. How are you? It's good to hearing from you. You're there in Durham, North Carolina, USA. Ruben Canning, my brother, as usual, you're following from where I don't know. D-Man, You also following Alex Brown, the class gatekeeper. You're on Ashmore Street. Otis Barclay, you following the conversation from McDonald's Street, Central Monrovia. Mark S. Kier, you following from Grand Basso County, Buchanan City. Oscar Ziegben, as usual, following from Gompa City, Nimba County. Amara Jala Kamara, you following live from Brussels. Forrest Cooper, you following from Habel Firestone. Quilling M. Banks, you following from your Broadway Moton Conon Road. Emmanuel G. Davis, you following from your Tusafi Road resident. Edwin M. T. Kendima, where you following from, I don't know, but thank you so kindly. Vinicius Gion Bar, you're watching from Nuku Town. Fatu Konen, you following from Kakata, my Gibi County. Tilo Eric, you following from Baptist Seminary Community. Stanley A. Anderson, you following live this morning from Dan Waterside. Mary Tule, you're watching from your New Georgia Estate resident. Henry T. To Jr., you're watching from your resident in Carware. Thanks so kindly. Moses Beze, you're watching from Buchanan City, Grand Basso County. Emmanuel Queer, you're watching from Bond County, David Dean Town. Haja A.G. Swari, how are you this morning? She said, time will come for him. Jackson C. Pony Jr., you're watching from Iron Fatric Block Tech Team. Jade Emmanuel Nice, you're following from Johnsonville City View beyond Heart of Grace as usual. Carino Tier, how are you, man, dear brother? And then you carrying the show live on radio Buto FM in Sano County 102.3, where you are relaying this broadcast. Boy Solo, he said, Israel, we can hear you lighting. Well, I think I understand this. Prince Coleman, you're watching from Capitol Hill. He said, thanks for the show. JNB government mean nothing to this country. Trust me, we will be invest for the next 4 years to come. Agatha Glasgow, the class preferred, you following from your Tinkers Village RIRO resident, where the common citizen children lived. Aja A.G. Swari said, the only thing they get to say are no more free money, but we don't care. Ibrahim and Anderson, you're watching from Carway. Diamond Gono Flomo, you're watching from your office in Sincor. Faith Kevin Bapping, you're watching from Block A189, Windtown, Purpland Road. Edward Domian, you're watching from Sited View Community. Daudat Vanning Sharif, how are you this morning? Jan McBorough, you there in the US, he said, CDC will unintentionally continue to keep them less basic until their luck needs throw them down. She said, that's what you do when you are imitating others because you don't have your own vision to implement. Ansu Coleman, you following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia. Roland W. Tour, you watching from Battery Factory Community, Japan Freeway. Stephen, Big Brother Stephen Sla, said JFK stopped a 19-year-old girl for 2 months because she doesn't have money after she had a child who passed away. This was discussed on Spoon Network yesterday. Mervyn Martin Tier, you're watching from Point 4, Bourgeois Island. Golulu says, so Baka going to get some of our money sent for our King support basket? Edwin V. Hofsian said, Israel, just so you know, I am monitoring the colors time, and some are definitely exceeding the allotted time. Please be fair to everybody. God. Charles Robertson Beggery says, CDC party is not about the headquarters, it is about the people. KCB Bo Frankie, you following from Lower Maigibi County. Charles Robertson Bigger said, this is my proposal to all citizens to pay $5 for contribution to be our own party headquarters. Ophelia Wallow, how are you? You in there? You there in West Point? She said, UPS BK project is weird. Ambassador Wetton Buchuk Morgan Jr., you following from Johnsonville, your Johnsonville resident, you the vice chair for welfare, CDC regular intellectual militant. Big Brother Peric Slobber said the zombie commander general in chief and his criminals gangsters are mentally ill. He's there following from the US of A. Fred Niminen Dix say, I really want for someone to take camera around the executive mansion ground to video the grounds to see how clean they are keeping the building since they can't clean the city. Chris Finan Benner, you're watching from Dwazon Lower Maigibi County. Mark Goa say, good morning, brother. I'm watching the show live from Harper, Maryland County, precisely from my Newtown resident, and is the stronghold of Honorable P. Mark Jewell because he is a crew man, but he is the current representative of this one, precisely Harper. Edwin V. Hoff Sr. writes, Israel. Oh, the guy on my bago. The guy said, Israel, I beg you, please stick to the 1 minute route, especially when it comes to Man Sisi, Edmond Khan, Spencer Mohammed, Man Bessie, the lady from Australia. Among other, these people stay on the line as if they own the line or as if they are the only one who have something to say. What? My man Edwin, not joking. But Edwin, those outside the country, they have 2 minutes to talk. Edmond Khan, like I said to you, he represents the visual impaired community, and so sometimes I see 1 minute. You guys funny. Thomas Latsana, how are you this morning? Godspeed Next Box Scholar say, good morning, brother. Thank you for the topic this morning. Baka actually come to pay back the party headquarters thing they face. It's the same situation he wants to put CDC into, but we are the masses as are the ones that make the headquarters. Ofomba Okeyen say the police inspector general of Liberia has vowed to deal with anyone who uses sarin with our leader team. I mean, you know how long they've been dealing with people. That the lawmaker then they would deal with, they didn't want less sarin. Stephen Boltard Nimene say, good morning, boy. We ask you, how are you this morning? Watching from Carway. Unity Party people want to occupy the CDC party headquarters. That's why they fought him. And Bazidon, Walter Buchun Morgan. Okay, let's throw down Seku Soko Kamara. How are you this morning? Stephen Falaginion. You're watching from your Chicken Soup Factory resident. Mohamed T. Kroma. You're following from your New Jersey Estate resident. Leston Carter. How are you this morning? Rufus Zawulu. You're watching from Nimba County. Musa Keita. You're watching from Painesville. Musa Masakwe. Asata Endela, you're watching from Soul Clinic, ex Austin Tear. You're following from Red Light. Zio Gonga, how are you this morning? You're watching from Jacob Tan. Mariswa Amara, the proprietress of the Little by Little Entertainment Center there on 72nd Road. Edwin M.T. Kandima, how are you? Precious Bed. Mr. President, please focus on all the promises you made to the Liberian people. Leave we are alone. He is not thinking on you and your criminal ministers. Ubwaka's son is watching closely from his ERWA Painesville resident. Amos Packer, you're monitoring the radio. Francis S. Jusu, you're watching from Foya District, Lofa County. Princess L. Peters, you're watching from Ganta City. She said CDC party is blessed. The party called CDC is blessed. Decon T. Morgan, how are you this morning? Leroy J. Blackie, you're watching from Jacobtown Lone Star. Michael M. said, best wishes to you, my dear brother worker. May our good God continue to bless. Okay, he's extending happy birthday to Honorable Baron A. Worker. He's following from Sinker 25th Street, adjacent Lee Miller High School. Jujet Onwe, you're following from Johnsonville. Sion Porter, you're following from the US of A. Muffler Sese, the original Konji Konglo, you're following from Fargo, North Dakota. Alice Covado. Oh, my dear sister, it's been a while. How are you this morning and your darling husband? You in the US. Chris Donner, you're following from your comfort zone, New Israel Community, Broadville City, to be precise. Sophie Blamo, how are you? Stanley Small, dearest Bronze King, say good morning. I'm watching from Cinco. This rescue government is filling the Liberian people on a daily basis. Malu F. Fofana, you're following from your 20th Street resident. Vining Bala, how are you this morning? Tube Dube, you're following from Korodiripo, Nukutam to be precise. Honorable Gertrude D. Williams, you're following from your Johnsonville resident. She said, you look so energetic this morning, as usual. Bapin Paul Lee, Harris Johnson V, Anderson Kamara, you're watching from your Matadic City Clinic. Siliki Toare, how are you this morning? Mark Kartik Johnson, he says, Scientist, happy birthday. And that is his name, Scientist. Yeah, Mazari Gazumun Ibrahim Abdullah, you're following from your JJ Wild community this morning. Baron A. Walker, the birthday man, how are you this morning? All right. Okay. Fatu Sharif, how are you? Peter One Day, you following from Crown Hill Community. Eric T. Coley, I will greet all of them. The eye looking level. Your comfort zone, Batners V, how are you? Lofa Queen, how you doing this morning? Sebastian George, my own son, how are you? Harriet Bud Johnson, you following from your Sugar Hill Community in Carway. Sonas Foster, you watching from your Broadway Bible College Freedom Community. Kadiatu Bebeke Kamara, the birthday woman, how are you? Yesterday was your day. Francis S. Jusu, you watching from Foya. Okay, I greeted you. Fred Niman Dix, how are you? Bear James Johnson, how are you this morning? Foba, okay. So the rest of the folks, I like to say good morning to all of you. And that's how we do it at the end of the show. Before then, I have to greet everybody. So don't see a problem because me, I will always do it. And so our friends there following us via YouTube, let's say good morning to you. Justin Dolo, you there in the Louisiana Township, Powell Town. Richard Hotz, you following from the USA, Massachusetts to be specific. Dauda Sharif, how are you? Momo Issa, you following from Chismart District 17, Masorado County. Ambrose M. Sa, you following from the first state of Delaware. Irving Mane, you following from Bombing County. George Wuleto, you following from Government Camp in Sino County. Orito Ka, you watching from Grand Cape County. William Somowulu, you watching from New York City, Staten Island. Well, so we want to say thanks to all of you wonderful people that continue to follow the show, talk about it on Kings 88.5. And so we want to say thanks so kindly to all of you. Thanks so kindly to all of you. And I can promise you, Edwin, we will gradually get there. The 1 minute time, we will try to do our utmost best so that we all can be a part of the program, talk about it on Kings 88.5, and we are able to, make our present fed on the show. And I'll say thank you to Buta Radio, Total Radio. I'm going to talk to you guys after the show. I can assure you, I'm going to talk to all of you after the show, right here on Kings 88.5. So let's say thanks to all of you. Thanks so much for being a part of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Thank you for your calls. Thank you for your comments, suggestions, and recommendations. The way forward, and how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. Talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. Morris Aseyu Gebo. Let's say good morning to UT Weyi Gay Senior. You there in Bengbastan community and Kroba Bramo and Kroba Bramo, following from Rayleigh Basso Town. Let me greet you before Prince George Ware. Thank you so kindly for also following Young Sila, George Morris, Mohamed Mazale, Matosa. We want to say thank you. T, with all of you there, Patricia Brown, D, Man Kuski, the rest of the folks, Emmanuel Sidi, all of you want to say thanks so kindly for following. Today's edition of the program was dedicated to my friend and brother, the honorable man. We want to say happy birthday to him. That's Honorable Baron A. Walker, based in the diaspora. As a matter of fact, today is his 53rd birthday anniversary. We want to say happy birthday to you, brother, celebrating Ben Star. Last night we have a very friendly discussion, and the celebration here in Liberia will be celebrated on Friday. So I will call my own group too. We'll be celebrating his birthday here in Liberia on Friday. But it was wonderful. Until then, have a blessed day from the nation's capital, Nigeria. My name is Ezra Ball. We are still. Bye-bye. Don't go away, because a lot of goodies coming up right after this platform.
Ira la samaleku